from head to toe. New stories, independent wrestling, let's go! Breaking down the matches, analyzing the fights. Big cats got the scoop, shining the spotlight. From the big leagues to the underdog fight. First sessions got you covered, day and night. With the roar of the crowd, we dive deep inside. Uncovering the secrets we can't hide. Body slams and suplexes, we abide. Burn sessions where the wrestling truth resides.
Welcome to another episode of Purr Sessions Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, the Maine of Maine, Big Cat Tyler Adams, and to the right of me, I have the Nardical Nightmare, Dylan Nix.
The what?
The nerdical. The nerdical. He's the nerdical nightmare.
I'm starting off strong, guys.
Apparently.
Starting off strong. Nardical Nightmare.
Nardical Nightmare. The nerdical nightmare.
Still pronouncing it the same way.
I'm just gonna start drinking.
Move
at that point.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
You're failing. Just move on.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah. Underneath me is the soul of submission style, the Emerald Striker. Oh, I keep on wanting to say Stalker because it's hilarious to me. Levi Spade, and then of course we have Samuel Matthews. How you guys doing today?
Dude, you say the Emerald Stalker, and all I can think is like the Predator.
Well, every single time I say Stalker, I think of like fucking Adventure Time for some reason. Like emeralds.
What?
You can look at hunting for the Chaos Emeralds running around.
Or that, the Chaos Emerald, the Chaos Emeralds for fucking Sonic.
I get one. I finally find one fucking name and get it over, and I can't fucking live. Can't live in peace.
I'm sorry.
Listen, this is coming from the sea lions up there.
Hey! No sea lion shit.
That's okay. It's very hard to say mine. The Maine of Maine. You gotta say it slow.
The guy at Supernova was like, the what of what?
Yeah.
that poor guy. I was like, how long have you announced? He's like, this is my second show. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, off to a great start. Oh,
yeah.
Off to a great start. I added way too much alcohol to that drink. Sorry,
I had way too much alcohol. Did I drink? That was
no, that's not what he said. But you're close. What he said, I had too much alcohol in that drink.
This is what yes. So
still improper English.
I'm very tired. I'm running off in like 3 hours of sleep. I didn't get a nap.
2 languages, English and bad English. Pick one.
And you don't do either one well.
Oh, I do too.
I don't.
Excuse me, sir. I graduated college. Piss off kindly.
That doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean shit.
Still graduated.
I graduated. Elementary school, but I graduated.
That really doesn't mean anything. I think that just means that y'all. I think that just means that y'all wasted like 4 years of your life.
Yeah, no, that's literally what it means. I wasted 4 years of my life. Hold on. I didn't waste 4 years of my life. My 4 years of college, well, 5, maybe 6, were very, very fun. Okay.
Actually, altogether, that's not all at once. So that was between 3 colleges.
What ends up hurting is the bill.
Yeah. You know what ends up hurting? Getting a degree in something you want to use and then not using it for what you think you're going to use it for and using it for something completely different. I have a degree in zoology. I was like, oh, cool. I'll go work with like animals in some way, shape, or form. Here, you now talk about lobsters.
So,
awesome.
All right. I know this is completely off topic, but I'm very interested.
Us off topic?
In this.
Never.
Is it true, because I've heard this somewhere, that like in zoology to get like an actual like working with animals, you have to know someone and wait till someone dies?
That sounds like getting your lobster license.
License.
Probably, actually. So that's more than likely why I talk about lobster every day, because that's what I got into.
All right, I have your new venture.
Am I going to have to smack you?
Cryptozoology.
Dude, as a kid, I was hardcore into it. I'm not even joking.
There's a guy up here who's doing a museum
Yeah,
He
it was
moved
the
it from
one in
Portland.
Portland. Yeah,
Yeah.
I visited it.
So
Dude,
you should go
um,
into cryptozoology.
What is his name? I got to see.
He was in Scooby Doo.
It's the Bigfoot guy. What the hell's his name? He actually, I have his book. He actually also did a talk at my school. It was for the kids. Like the little kids came over from the elementary school to see it. But I I went, oh, he's here, and I kind of snuck in the back door and watched it.
Yeah, so he's also on Scooby fucking Doo.
I know. Yeah. What is
wild.
his name? God damn, I might have to look it up. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Talk
you'll
amongst
have to look it
yourselves.
up. So we're waiting on Ace. Hopefully he'll be on the podcast soon. Sent him a bunch of messages. He was active like a few hours ago, so hopefully he'll see it in time. Maybe he'll be on later on the show. If not, like original question: how was your guys' weekend?
Weekend or week? There's two
Weekend. Well, both, I should say. I guess
everything has been shit.
Yeah, same here.
It's been rough.
Me and Nix had a fantastic weekend. We wrestled almost for free, and then we also
we got
lost
some money out of it.
Yeah, and then
almost.
And then we lost the belts basically on both shows.
To be fair,
one
wasn't exactly our choice.
What's wild is I called it.
Oh, 100%. I like the moment that he said that he needed the belts because he was going to do something in November, just in case we weren't going to be there. As soon as we handed it to him, I'm like, this motherfucker, we're done. We're no longer booked.
Yep.
So it was all a bunch of bullshit, which sucks because we had a great match. I enjoyed that match. That was fun working those guys.
Breaking Busy Bones, right?
Yeah,
Frank
Busy Bones and Frank. Yeah.
It was a really fun match.
It was fun.
I honestly expected to get potatoed more than we did, and I didn't get one. And I was like,
no.
Wow, they're
I
light.
It was such a fun match. I went to go pull clips for it, and the live was absolutely shit. So nothing can be said. And like the big hot spot of that match was with the double Beal. The double pounce.
Yeah.
Guy fucking cut it as soon as it happened. So you don't even know what fucking happened. It's me, and then it's fucking ground. So it's like,
Jesus.
So there's nothing fun to cut. And then we lost the MEW titles the next day. So
shenanigans.
Oh, I said this, and I don't know if you saw. You need to update our videos in the beginnings. The intros, fucking
that would be nice.
Wait time video, those need to be updated.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it, but there's no
All
good. Right. I'm trying to get video of like matches we win. And
Well, we got the one against Sam and Lee.
Well, I'm gonna do that one, but Sam doesn't have one. Levi has one. I'll just pull from his shit. But
if I'm in one of the ones with you, you don't need one with me.
But then it's a shorter intro.
So
someone put up another like tag match or some shit.
Yeah, I could do the one with you and Donkey and Hess, or just wait for. Well, the other reason is I also wanted to wait for the recent Let's show because I figured you guys probably had a good match for the Let's titles. So
I have no idea. I have no idea how good
that, and I can't get fucking footage of you hitting your finish
ever.
So that's another reason why I'm also waiting. But I might just do the choke bomb just to have something in there.
Cool.
When you hit Andy with it.
Guess who forgot to charge their headphones?
Way to be prepared.
I got another set.
Yeah. Is it connected, or is it your fucking computer connected?
Is it your airplane?
Dude, with the last show you missed it. I had it set to a clip of fucking World War II fighter jets. So every single time it popped on, I just the fucking video over to that. Oh my god, it was so fucking funny.
Have I mentioned I hate you all?
Just throw that out there. About a year and a half.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you do anything fun there, Levi, over the weekend?
That's a man who just contemplated.
Yeah, if you have to think
choices.
about it, I'm gonna say that's a no.
That's a man who just
honestly,
contemplated.
I can't tell the weekend apart from the week at this point, so I'm just
That's
trying to remember what the fuck I did last weekend.
Today is Friday. Last I checked, it's Friday, right?
God, I
it's
hope
Friday.
so.
That'd be a little
Okay.
weird if it's not.
You know what's throw? You know why it's throwing me off? Because we didn't do the pod last Friday. Because
Right.
you guys were
Yeah.
busy. That's
Yeah.
what's throwing me off. Because the podcast has been my like anchor point
Can
lately on Friday to tell me when it's Friday because of working the overnights. So
I have to say this? I kind of wish we did the pod instead of doing the other thing.
Oh, trust me, me too. Especially how it like the match was great. I enjoyed the match.
Yeah, I'm doing it again.
It's-
100%.
It was 10 hours of driving total to have to fight over getting paid, and
Yeah.
like we've already talked about it. We weren't getting like there was no
Do you think
he wasn't
came
going
on
to.
and watched the podcast and saw all the shit I keep talking about it, and you two got punished?
No,
for it?
I think it's because we're the only main talent, and he doesn't want to pay main talent anymore. I
That's
think
it.
that's what it is.
Like he was
That's 'cause-
paying main talent before.
Well, but everybody is getting paid for Massachusetts, so I think I wouldn't be surprised if everybody's not even remotely close to what we're getting paid.
Zink's not in Mass. For Madness of Trip, he's definitely. I think he's in Florida. So is David Alkeny. So he's paying these guys to fly in, and you know all this stuff.
He's cutting semi-local talent that are paying him less, or that are asking for less, and flying in more expensive talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing the same shit that another promotion was doing for a long time until that promotion got blacklisted and destroyed.
Well, I'm pretty sure this one's going to get blacklisted too because they keep burning fucking bridges.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people have no longer want anything to do with this company.
I've had a couple of promoters from Mass reach out to me because they're friends of mine and be like, "What happened?" And I explained it. They're like, "Again?" I'm like, "Again."
Yeah.
So,
Did you post about that? Because I was going to share that.
Not yet. I have not yet.
I would just fucking do it.
Let me do that right now. Actually,
I have
Let's
some
fucking do
more
it.
I'm not gonna
wrestling
post,
news.
but go ahead, Matt.
I witnessed, and I haven't been on the podcast since, but I witnessed a wrestling career fucking die.
Oh, do we want
Ooh.
to talk about that?
I feel like we're not doing
Let's talk about it.
justice if we don't fucking talk about it.
This is who I think it is. Isn't
I don't
it?
know
It
what
absolutely is.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to know.
Oh,
now.
Levi
Talk
hasn't
about
heard,
it.
so
Oh,
alrighty.
Oh, we got to talk about. Go ahead.
Levi's
there,
left out of the loop
Samuel.
because besides the 3 people on this podcast, Levi's been blacklisted from the state of Maine.
That's not
No,
true.
you haven't.
That's not true.
All right, so I'm gonna tell this in story format.
Go for
The
it.
best I can.
Still
Should we
reform
change
that.
names? No,
Should
it's
we
public.
what?
It's public knowledge, so go for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not.
it's all.
This
long
is
as it's
something
public
I
knowledge.
would talk about to anybody because this dude is a piece of fucking shit.
No, I was
Oh,
talking
hell
about the
yeah.
names that he was talking about, but it's all public knowledge. They went out and
Hell yeah. If he's a
posted
piece
about
of
it
shit, then
first.
Fuck it. Don't change your names.
All right, so I went down to a show in Rhode Island, which was New World Wrestling
And
Extreme.
WWE. Yeah, and WWE.
New World Wrestling Extreme. And I went down with Storm Savage, Lee Miller, and JP O'Reilly. I behaved.
You better behave.
And then we're down there, and you see a lot of familiar faces when you're out on the road with people, right? Especially in your general area, 4 or 5 hours, you're going to run into a lot of the same people.
Oh yeah.
There was one person that we all know, and his name is the pro wrestling politician.
Who's an actual politician, by the way?
Who is an actual politician, and I will get to that in a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So,
I saw you text about this, but you never explained what happened.
So, the show's going on. I know him. I'm friendly with people. So, we're standing in the back of the show, watching, near the crowd, but we're away from people. Okay, we're not near hard cam or anything, And the match was, and I always butcher. So it was Ariel.
Yep.
And then I always butcher the other girl's name. It was, all I can remember is Juicy.
Big Juicy.
Yeah. Okay. It is
Yeah.
Big Juicy.
It's Big
okay.
Juicy. Yeah.
Cool.
Man, I
So-
haven't seen in a while.
They
Sweetheart.
they were
Love her.
wrestling and they were putting on a fantastic match.
Oh yeah,
and
no, oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
Ariel and BMT, the Monarchy. It was for the women's tag or the women's championship. I'm standing there for his purpose. I won't use the gentleman's name because I don't think he's necessarily said anything outside of to the people there.
Yeah.
So I will use Al. Okay.
Did he run for
Al's-
4 touchdowns for Polk High?
Yeah, he did. So me and Al are standing there, and the pro wrestling politician is standing there. And in front of us is 6 kids, and they are the Monarchy's kids, who is currently performing. They're being kids. It's an outside venue. Nothing can be hurt. Fucking pro wrestling politician looks at good old Al and goes, you should go tell them to calm down. They're getting a little crazy. Al looks at me. I look at him. I just kind of shrug my shoulders. And then he goes, no, I think they're all right. And then the most racist shit you will ever fucking hear comes out of the pro wrestling politician's mouth next.
Oh Lord.
And what I am going to say is the words that came out of his mouth. And I do not condone these words. Do not support these words. He did not use any racial slurs. But instead thought it was appropriate to say, oh, that's right. All of you from the hood gotta stick together. And thought that was appropriate to say. Now, mind you, Al is black. So, fuck the pro wrestling politician. He got called out. He got outed. He is a actual politician in New Hampshire, and his name is Matthew Pitaro. Just literally watched a man's wrestling career die because then other things came to light that this wasn't a first time thing. So that is what happened in some New England pro wrestling news just recently.
He said the quiet thing out loud.
Yeah.
But it's not even you said the quiet thing out loud. You just said the thing that you don't need to say.
Exactly.
Because then he followed it up with
a
I grew up in the suburbs and we didn't do that.
I'm not drunk enough for this conversation.
So yeah, he got canceled.
Wow. Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
So
It's-
fuck that guy.
Yeah. That's a shitty thing that's like having that kind of attitude. Like, I understand, like, if you know the person and you're fucking around with them, you say
Different situation,
Yeah,
and that's
you
why
say
it
some
didn't
shit.
blow up right there, because I don't know Al and the pro wrestling politician well enough to listen, buddy. I don't know them. I don't know them well enough to know if maybe they have that kind of relationship where they say fucked up shit to each other.
That's true, because like the 4 of us, if we walk up to each other at a show, we'll say stupid shit to each other. Because we know each other well enough that we can go look at each other and say stupid shit to each other.
Literally every time I see him and I even send him messages to Dave Dyer, some of the most deprived bullshit. Like I'm pretty sure I've told him his family doesn't love him. Like, but we have that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Dude, my wife loves Dave, and every single time he sees me, that's the first thing he fucking does. He comes up to me, and goes, just puts his hand on my shoulder, and he goes, "Hey, how's your wife doing? She doing good?"
I have told
We should have dropped him on his head.
I have told Dave Dyer that I am offended that he breathes the same air as I do. Okay. It's all out of love. Like, but that was said with a malicious intent, and if it wasn't said with a malicious intent, it's still something you don't fucking say when you have a history of shit.
Exactly. Like, if you've been known to say stupid shit, and you say stupid shit, people are going to call you out for saying stupid shit.
Especially when you're a fucking politician for real life.
Exactly. I'm a humble
Don't say that stupid shit.
I don't say stupid shit.
Like, that's why I won't run, because, like, there's probably shit I've said and posted online that someone's going to fucking dig up somewhere and be like, then what the fuck am I going to do? Yup.
Fun little fact, I used to drink a lot.
So you're saying you used to be racist, you asshole?
No.
Piece
A
of
little
shit.
fact, I used to get drunk as shit and just spew off racial slurs.
Totally. You can find it all on my Twitter. No, but I'm just saying, like Matt said, is like, there's probably shit out there that I said while I was drunk, and I'm like, I don't remember ever posting it.
Bro,
you know?
I'm pretty sure on my old Facebook account, on numerous occasions, I posted, doing cocaine, where the big booty hoes at? And I was like, 18. Like, I wasn't doing cocaine. Like, I just was trying to be edgy.
Dad somewhere going, where?
Like,
cocaine?
So, like,
medical
we post stupid shit. Okay?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I can't tell you how often, like, even at work, I do this. I don't ask why I do it at work, but I joke about cocaine like all the time. It's an on-running freaking joke at work now because I get random drug tests. So I'm like, oh yeah, totally on coke over here, you know.
Yeah.
So like, that would be it, you know.
This actually leads into a really good point because we're talking about social media. We're talking about ethics and, like, how to handle yourself and shit like that. Like, where is that line for you guys where it comes like, all right, well, this person did this in their past and it's no longer, like, relevant to who they are? Where's that line?
That's a good example. James Gunn actually is a great example of this. You guys know who James Gunn is?
Yeah.
Director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yes.
James Gunn also directed the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Great films, by the way. Something had come out that he posted from like 10 years earlier. It wasn't anything really bad, but it was enough that Disney was like, you're fired. Every actor in Guardians went, we're not doing the film without James. And they're like, but we need another film. And they're like, hire James back.
Right.
So then they were like, well, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad. It was never that bad.
So there's multiple instances of this in, like, pop culture.
I got another one once you're done.
And like, there's the dude with Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That stuff.
Didn't he do a lot of bad stuff though?
No, but here's the thing. It was like he went to court for all that, and it was basically dropped. Because of evidence and stuff like that. So he lost everything. That's one of the shitty things too. Like we're supposed to be like, you know, innocent until proven guilty, but because of the internet and like one story goes, it's automatically you're guilty. I like biggest one. I can't remember. It was a YouTuber who his wife and him was in a polyamorous, I think it's called, relationship, whatever. Polyamorous. And that got like dicey where like she was claiming all this stuff and this guy basically got canceled before his story came out. And then like a week or two later, he like with evidence is like, no, this is what happened. This was our agreement, blah, 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 blah. So it just, it's a really shitty situation with the like now where somebody posts something and calls you out and a lot of times, like even with the response, like they can be completely bullshit, and the response is, "Hey, here's the receipts. This wasn't true." That person might not ever see those like that response. So you'll be forever a piece of shit to whoever hasn't seen that. So it's like it's I hate like the internet nowadays.
So that's why it's so important to conduct yourself in a professional manner
Right.
in what
Yeah.
we do.
You know who's a good example of this is Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe, 15 years ago, posted a tweet with a little bit of a gay bashing slur in it, and he had since come out multiple times, going, that was a different time, that was a different me. I've learned, I'm better now, and AEW still would not put him on TV because Warner Brothers was like, no. But they're like, but Briscoe's versus FTR is money. This is money. And it's 15 plus years ago.
Yeah. It's like everybody changes. Everybody like I've had like
no one would have cared.
I've had way different stances than I was in my younger days than I do now. Like shit like that. I'm a completely different person. Like
oh my goodness,
me, I don't give a shit now. It's like I like if it's not affecting me, I really don't give a fuck.
Does it hurt me?
Makes
Does
you
it affect
happy?
kids? Does it hurt animals? No.
Right, exactly.
Wow, we got really off topic today.
I know. We're waiting.
Well, no, because it's still wrestling. It's still wrestling based, like because like that's New England wrestling news.
True.
Okay, and then I'm gonna tie this back around because like one example for me who I feel like had just a rough go because of old social media is Zach Wentz. Like
yes, yeah.
Like
you do.
You do.
Rascals.
He
the
was
Rascals on TNA, and he was part of NXT for a little bit.
I probably do.
Yeah.
But like his big thing was that like someone made allegations against him about being an abuser, which
was Kimberly, by the way. Apparently she's a little insane.
Yeah, which is they didn't like necessarily cancel him for that. What they actually
fuck you, I still want to choke you out.
What they actually like he really got canceled for was back when he was much younger, there was a photo that he took of his hair combed over with a Hitler mustache.
Yeah, doing the salute.
Doing the salute.
And everyone's like, and he's like, guys, hold up.
And then MJF and like a lot of prominent like Jewish wrestlers came out and were like, that's not him at all. Like he's let me stay at his house when I had nowhere else to go, like all this. But the damage was done at that point. And like it was a different time for the WWE, so they were just like tough shit.
Yeah, and Vince is up there like, I just pooped on someone's head, I'll fire him.
Who was it with the guy with Cass? I can't remember because that happened. Enzo. That same thing happened to him with the allegations that came out, and WWE just immediately dropped him. And come to find out,
fair,
there was a lot.
Enzo was a lot. Yeah. The allegations were just icing on the cake for Enzo. There was a lot more to Enzo.
That was the reason.
Yeah. They're like, these allegations, but all this shit too.
Well, it's kind of like Mr. Kennedy when like the shit just kept on going, like piling up, and they're like, "All right, let's fucking get rid of him."
Did you watch that? Oh shit! Did you
watch that video? I watched half of it, and then but I've heard Mr. Kennedy talk about it all the time. Yeah. Like he said, like like I kept on like it was one thing after another with the steroid scandal, and then like Kurt and Cena, and then Orton, and then a few other things.
To be fair, if you watch Cena and Orton, both those injuries, they're kind of on Cena and Orton.
Mm-hmm.
Like
no,
I don't think Orton got hurt. I don't think Orton liked Mr. Kennedy. And
no, not at all.
So here's the thing that happened with Orton. Okay, and everybody gets a misconception. It wasn't that he was hurt. What happened is if you watch the back body drop, it's fucking high.
It's a back
and
suplex.
Randy, back suplex. It's high. Randy just got done coming back from a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
So they were super fucking cautious on anything with Randy, and they took it as Mr. Kennedy dropped Randy high. He can't be trusted to take care of people because of everything else that had happened as well.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not... It's just an unfortunate circumstance. That's what it was.
Yeah. No, but seriously, if you watch the Cena one, when Cena gives him the hip toss, he keeps going with it and goes down, and you can watch his arm just rotate. And I'm just like, let him go.
Right.
You know, there's certain moves where you're just like, just let go.
Right.
And you'll be fine.
And that we're gonna get into that today too, because there's been a lot of injuries that happened last week.
What a great segue. Roll that bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that bean footage?
Do you have footage about it?
Oh yeah, I do, but
so fucking roll it.
Well, I didn't know if we were just wanting to wait a little bit longer.
You just segued perfectly.
Hold on, Kat. I will say it this way, and pains me to say this, but I agree with Matt on this one. Go ahead and do it, because if Ace pops on, we'll just jump back. It's no big deal. We can do everything else still then.
Okay. So
physical pain for that. Physical pain
makes me happy.
So do you want to talk about our Ring of Honor first, or do we want to talk about Bad Blood?
Injuries.
They're both the same thing.
Start with Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
Lee Miller, you shut up.
Okay.
I'm always right.
He's
always left.
Nix's request.
Zhu Li, do the thing.
I don't know if you heard that or not, but so Ring of Honor last week, I covered it on our video, my video that I posted really quick. So there was a ROH taping that sadly had 2 massive injuries. There's still not, I've looked it up, there's still no information came out about it past what we know. So Frost, Lady Frost was wrestling a independent wrestler, it sounds like, or someone who's like, doing shows here and there. She was on AEW. I don't know if it was on Dark or if it was just a squash match here and there. But Lady Frost, she has a move. I think it's kind of like a 450, whatever. It's like it's a weird.
It's like Neville's red arrow,
right? But it's just
black
inverted.
Arrow.
It's just inverted. A move that she's hit multiple times, and sadly, this time she landed on Kelly. I think her last name is Mason or Madsen. I can't remember. Landed on her head, and I got footage of the paramedics of coming in. I can't remember if it's this one or the next one, which is hilarious, where they're talking about AEW as a safest workplace as they're bringing in the stretcher to bring out fucking to help cart them off. You can hear it on their display in the background. It's like, AEW is the safest place to work, or blah, 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 blah. And as they're fucking getting the paramedics pulling her out and shit like that.
That's wild.
I know, it's so fucking funny. So let's see. We got it right here. No, it's on this moment, Damien. So, reported right now, he suffered a severe concussion from landing on her head. And like I said, it was reported that, like, basically knees to fucking face.
Can I ask a quick stupid question? If anyone knows the answer to this, I doubt you do. Why is that bottom rope so loose?
Because they loosen it so they can lift it so it doesn't interfere with the
that makes
body
sense.
going out.
I didn't even think about it. I just looked at that rope and the guy just went, Earth? And I was like...
that sounded really morbid.
Man, I mean, I've worked in some rings with some loose ropes, so that's pretty loose.
So, and this injury actually kind of originally got foreshadowed because the same fucking night, Sammy Guevara, I've heard 2 different reports, but from somebody that was actually there, reported that he did a springboard cutter and just landed fucking wrong. I don't know if he caught it and the guy landed on top of him, or he just turned into it, whatever. But it's the same exact thing. Like later on that night, you got Sammy, same thing. Paramedics come in, stretcher. Sammy Guevara suffering a massive concussion, a severe concussion. Apparently walking backstage after the match. But what was reported, I don't know if it's true or not. AEW staff didn't fucking know.
What?
Didn't know that he was hurt.
How do you not? How?
You know, somebody being stretchered out of the fucking arena, you would think that, you know, the staff would fucking know.
Yeah. Hey, why's that dude on a stretcher? Oh. Maybe ask a question. Like, okay, the dude's bleeding from his brain, you know, but no, he's fine. He can go out and wrestle 6 more matches.
You know, usually something is hurt. Somebody is hurt when they go and stiff it out.
Isn't there people in Gorilla?
Yeah.
Like,
Tony Khan.
Watching the monitor? You tell me nobody's at Gorilla that didn't fucking know that Sammy got stretchered out?
This is like watching the Dolphins deal with Tua when Tua's raptor arms on the field, and like that guy has brain damage.
Right.
You know, it's like seriously.
Right. This is the one. Listen to the audio. This is fucking funny.
AEW is committed to creating a safe, comfortable, and enjoyable experience for all fans throughout the venue, which includes inside and outside the doors and in the parking lots. Please treat all fans and staff with respect and courtesy. Specifically, you are asked to refrain from the use of the following: behavior that is unruly, disruptive, threatening, or illegal in nature, including fighting and physical harassment, foul, harassing, or abusive language towards other fans and staff. Unreasonably obstructing the view of other patrons and standing in the aisles. Smoking, including e-cigarettes.
So yeah, it's.
That sounds like Randy.
It sounds like Randy?
That sounded like Randy doing the announcements.
Could have been.
Randy's
just not telling us he's doing Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I'm doing Ring of Honor, boys. Okay.
Yeah. And sadly, also, I don't know if you guys saw, but our boy Anthony Henry also got hurt. Yeah,
that's both the workhorsemen.
He's getting bicep surgery.
Oh, dude.
I don't know if it was from Ring of Honor or if it was from like another match on like in the Independents.
No, he was doing AEW with Beef.
Ring of Honor
with Beef.
Yeah, Ring of Honor with Beef. Yeah, I got it right here. Hold on, got the story. Boop. Yeah. I need Jeremy for fucking per sessions to just pop everything up while I'm talking.
Per sessions intern, sign up now. So
yeah, you won't get paid, but yeah, you can sign up if you want to.
You can hang out with us.
Yeah,
you won't get paid. It's like working for Supernova.
Are we just burying them now that we're fucking done? Like we just tell them like
that's about as much as I'll do it. I'm not really that mean, but it's just like. Come on, guys.
You saved me from going off on them because I was gonna go off on them.
Oh, I know. Actually, I'll tell a quick story while you're doing that. The last Vacation Land show I worked, when we ended up tearing down the ring, it was me, Lee Miller, Jason Maverick, and I want to say Blade Bandit was 4 of us tearing down the ring. And one of the promoters walked up and said, "Hey guys, I don't have any money for you guys." I was already a little steamed, and like I always was at the end of the night because I knew I wasn't getting paid. But I went from like around a 4 to a 13 instantly, and I was carrying the boards by myself, and I was whipping them into the trailer. Like Lee kept jumping out of the way, and go, "Dude, come down!" I was like, I would
have been like, "Well, I'm not getting paid tonight, so I'm not taking care of the ring tonight." So
yeah, well, we were halfway done when she came out and said that.
So.
Yeah, I still wouldn't have done the ring.
You know, if it was their ring and not Larry's ring, I would have left with the ring post.
Yeah, you should. That was so fucking fun. What are you doing with that? Until I get paid, I guess this is my payment.
This is my ring post now, motherfuckers.
Oh, Dad.
So yeah, this is he tweeted about it. Said, "I unfortunately have to announce that I am out of commission for the foreseeable future. During my match with Gabe Kidd this past Saturday, I tore my left bicep off the bone. Surgery this week, and then I started the road to recovery. I'm sorry to my fans, and sorry. I am sorry to any fans I am letting down." And then I guess I think a few days ago he actually went into surgery. So yeah.
So that always is one of those things that like I get some fans will be disappointed because maybe they booked it, maybe they like bought tickets because they want to see Anthony Henry on a show, right? And like I get that, but at the same point, injuries happen, and it's like we don't control when they happen either. Like I can't go, okay, I'll just tear my rotator cuff. I'll be out for 6 months, and I'll come back like next Tuesday because I want to get out of something. It don't work that way. You know?
Fucking knew it. I just clicked over to Twitter to look, and I was pretty sure I knew exactly when it happened, and he confirmed it on Twitter. He tore it right there.
Ooh.
Yep. That was a bad landing.
Yep. I watched it. I watched this a few times, and I was like, "Yep, he tore it right on that dive."
You can see him when he hits. Oh, he's wrestling for the strong title too.
Yeah,
Oh, that
it was
sucks.
it was a fucking banger of a match. But
I bet.
Can we see that again? Can you show that again? The dive.
Yeah, hang on. I just took over to Twitter to see if I could find the original tweet, and then sure enough, he posted a screenshot of himself mid dive, and he was like, "Since nobody for some reason can tell when it happened during the big ass dive." And he's like, when I landed, my fucking fucking popped off the left bone because of the way he landed. I was like, yeah, I watched that once and could fucking tell.
Yeah.
So I could immediately tell that's when it happened.
I've watched some injuries in wrestling, and instantly I'm like, they're hurt.
Right.
Yeah. You can see because he lands right back here.
He sets his hand down.
Yeah.
And he rolls off of it, and he probably just put the pressure. It put the pressure up on his arm, and it just tore all of this muscle.
You could tell he was trying not to land on his head right there, which is the major thing.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
It was a fucking great match. If you haven't watched the whole match, you should.
Go check it out.
He just happened to get injured during it, which sucks.
That reminds me too. I can't remember who it was for the NXT team. I don't know if you guys saw it, but homeboy fucking the guy was coming in. He popped himself up to do a kick and tore his fucking bicep. Yeah. Fucking right off the bone. And you can see he's the whole match, he's just holding, he's still wrestling. He completes the whole match, but he's holding his left arm in just to try to, not make it worse. And at the end of the match, the ref went to go raise his hand, and the guy's like, no, he's fucked. Don't raise that hand.
That reminds me of Supernova when we took on Crossroads, and I got yeeted out of the ring, and it was a low boy, and I wasn't wearing my elbow brace yet because I hadn't started really wearing it, and my arm snapped out, and I hyperextended my elbow slightly, and I pulled my arm back in, and you can watch that match. I'm sitting there like this. Well, you can't because someone shut off the camera. But I'm sitting there like this for part of the match. Levi looks over at me like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Give me 5 minutes." then I literally start doing this, and I'm like, "Okay." I stretch my arm out. I'm like, "Okay, everything works. We're good."
Fucking Lee in the chat. Wish I had the night.
Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. The one right below it. That. Yeah, that one.
Probably the worst.
I wasn't there for that, but there is video footage of it. It didn't not of it happening. But literally, it was at a Rumble show, and Rumble's conducting an interview to distract the crowd while they're trying to get Paul out of the damn building. Actually, they end up. Eric told the story. Eric was there. Eric's like, "Don't cut off his boot; it'll make it worse." So what they do? They cut off his fucking boot. Yeah, and his ankle went.
Yeah, so that was when he went over the top, right, and his leg smacked into the apron.
Yeah, landed weird. So.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I've never seen that footage. I would like to see that. I'll have to find it.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
Was it Let's or was it?
No. It was
no,
it wasn't Vacation Land. What was the name of it? It was VCW.
VCW.
Why do I know these things? Yes.
My wife just popped the door open, gave me 2 middle fingers, and shut the door. Oh shit! So yeah, it's just injury after injury. Bell to bell. I had the pleasure of being right there the whole time. It was a sight. Oof. Yeah, I could not imagine.
Are we talking Psycho Sid level of leg break?
No, it wasn't that bad.
I mean, it's still bad. He's still having issues today. That's why he doesn't wrestle.
Yeah. Wrestling star breaks leg during live contest. Okay, that's definitely not Paul because that girl is.
Lee says it's VCW, Maine. Is where it happened.
VCW. Yeah, VCW. That's what I put in. So I said, talk amongst yourselves. I'm looking.
Yeah. So, what else do I have for news today? We can just jump right in while you're doing that. If you guys remember, Scott, who was owner of TNA,
Scott Demore.
yeah, the company told that he broke his leg, and that's why Eric told him not to cut off the boot. Yep. The company TNA said that he resigned willingly, whatever, and then he said no, they forced me out. So he created a new company.
Wait a minute.
It's not VCW.
He created a new company called Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, and there is a little trademark war going on right now, where he's trying to trademark TNA as a trademark, EH, so TNEH.
Oh Jesus! Okay.
So I don't know if he's gonna be saying that, or he's gonna call him team that. But yeah, that's a battle right now with TNA and
Guys,
Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
so VCW is, yeah, that was the name of Violent Championship Wrestling. That's the backyard federation that Randy had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's got 300 videos on YouTube.
oh, okay.
One of them is Ian Wilson versus Juggalo.
We'll have to watch that tonight.
If you don't know who Ian Wilson is,
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
There's
the Knockout King Ian Wilson.
Krypton versus
Wilson.
Carver.
Who is Maine's favorite referee now?
Wilson. Come on, Cat. I used to piss him off at shows because I still call him that.
Screenlead.
Oh,
it's fucking green beans.
I'm terrible with it. You should know this by now.
Hey,
my brain is basically an etch a sketch at this
point. The
point.
Knockout King Ian Wilson versus Carver is one of my favorite matches of all time.
Dude, Randy
that match
had some badass
match
matches.
Goes hard.
Oh. Cruiser.
That was where Texarkana was born.
Dude, I hate to admit this.
Of Texarkana.
I watched our match with Sam and Lee again today when I was at the gym because I was just watching it back. And my God, Texarkana doing commentary, I'm dying for some of it because I don't always pay full attention, but I really listened to it today and I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
It's so good.
It's always good. Here you go. I got some of the. Excuse me.
Oh, I got
some of the card right now for Maple Leaf. It looks like looks like they're grabbing a bunch of TNA guys.
Probably.
Looks like they're working together and doing stuff. I guess this is the opening match for the debut event.
Trevor Reed, Rocky Romero. Is Rocky Romero in AEW?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Stu Grayson is definitely in AEW.
I know Joseph Alexander's in TNA.
Yeah.
So.
Josh Alexander,
sorry.
Joseph Alexander's, different guy.
Whatever. I thought Billy Ray had a match on here. He does right here.
Oh, all right.
Bully Ray?
Bully Ray, whatever.
Or is Billy Ray Cyrus going to go out there with the achy breaky heart and date another girl younger than his daughter?
That's his finisher, man. The achy breaky heart.
Oh my God.
Close it. Okay. Did you guys hear about Daniel Bryan, by the way?
I got news on the nope.
Okay, so basically what had happened was his match with Okada, he started losing feeling in his legs. And he's
basically done.
No, he's going to finish up the year like he's going to, but he's like, I started losing feeling in my legs, and I can't really sleep, man. There's pain going down my arms at all time. Maybe the doctors of $1 billion corporation who told you your neck's fucked were correct in this assessment. Don't get me wrong. I love Daniel Bryan, but maybe when the doctors tell you don't do this because it's going to fuck you up for the rest of your life, maybe don't do it.
So I don't think... All right, again, Samuel Matthews hot take. Here we go.
Is it?
You said here he goes.
Do the thing.
You said here he goes. I thought you had it. I'm just sitting here waiting. Oh, shit. You don't deserve a hot take.
You're just still fucking talking.
How's
over
everyone
my
else?
fucking-
Yeah. How,
Matthew's heart. Samuel Matthew's heart.
And Caddis has removed himself.
I somehow removed myself. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Jesus Christ.
Gotta love Steam Labs. Yeah.
this is
What
the
I
most
was
chaotic thing
going,
ever.
the hot take for today. I don't think it's an issue with Daniel Bryan wrestling. I think it's the issue with the way he's wrestling, which goes back to an overlapping issue in AEW and the indies as a whole. That it's amping up where, in my opinion, it's amping up where you have to keep doing more and keep doing crazy and crazy spots. He was cleared to wrestle in the WWE because he was wrestling a different style.
Yeah.
In AEW, he doesn't have anybody to tell him no.
Yeah. Yeah, he wrestled in WWE. He was wrestling in WWE style, which, as much as he busted Miz for, is a safer style. It's less bumps. It's less chaos. Like, I can't tell you how many times I watch AEW and they do like something stupid, like go through 18 flaming tables with barbed wire and broken glass, and I'm like, why?
Right.
You know, it's like you could have got exactly where you needed to go with a freaking chair shot.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. So yeah, it's just wrestling.
Yep.
Fucking wild.
Yeah.
So we'll get into the big story going on with the Bad Blood was on this Saturday.
I still haven't watched it.
Funny thing is, the CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre match. Actually, Jim Cornette said that it is his favorite match of the year. Which is hilarious because he says he hates those kind of matches.
You know what I found really funny? When we were sitting at the show on Saturday, I look over and I see a Maverick with his phone watching it. I'm like, you spoil anything, I'm gonna kill you, and I still haven't watched it. So
I haven't either.
Well, get ready because we're about to spoil some shit.
Damn you!
So they had, like I said, the starting of the show was Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. It's for anyone who hasn't watched it, it is a fucking great show. Great show. Great match. And Drew McIntyre accidentally gets busted open the hard way.
Yeah, I saw that.
By accident.
And a toolbox to the face of McIntyre.
By the toolbox. And then this is a fan cam, so we don't, get booted off of YouTube. He's hissing blood already.
Okay, so I know what this reminds me of. If you might be able to find it, you might not be able to find it really quickly if you want to compare it. Brandon Kirk when he takes a lobster trap to the face at the street fight with Bennett. It's Alexander Lee, Brandon Kirk versus MSP. Is it Jossie? I think it's Jossie grabs the lobster trap. I bought them a lobster, like an actual wooden lobster trap for the match. And Jossie grabs this thing, reaches up and smashes Kirk in the face with it, kind of almost the same spot. And Kirk catches it right here and splits his head wide open, and just blood starts running down his face. So
Ooh.
that's why it reminded me of. I was there live for that. That was the 5th anniversary show, I think.
I'll see if I can
It
find
was at the Portland Expo.
Yeah, it was the Portland Expo. I think there was a 5th anniversary show.
I think so.
So that was.
What was it? Who was it? MSP versus
Alexander Lee and Brandon Kirk.
Alexander.
Yeah. And you just have to find basically when he gets smashed in the face with a lobster trap. So.
Yeah, I'll find out. I'll find out while we're playing this. So, boom. He was bleeding so bad that they actually brought him a towel so he could wipe his face to fucking see. So because of that injury right there, he actually got 16 staples on the top of his head. I'm not going to show it because, YouTube might get mad at it.
Yep.
But continuing, like I said, this match is crazy. Continue on this match.
And McIntyre
Drew, this was a cool spot. So he has a bag. You think it's gonna be thumbtack. It's actually the bracelet beads. That just a whole bag of bracelet
ladies
beads.
and gentlemen. And McIntyre is signaling that the end is near.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he takes a claymore to the steps. Like, very, very risky spot. Like, I would be terrified of breaking my back because that's what happened with Shawn Michaels, right? He just took an up and over and hit his back on the
his back got messed up from the coffin. Heck, Bulldog. It was the trap door in the ring for the Warrior. Took a bump on the trap door, caught the edge of it, messed him up for the rest of his career and life. Actually,
yeah, fucking Pac did a Bronco Buster and hit the fucking metal turnbuckle and tore everything underneath.
Tore his gooch.
Tore his gooch terribly. It's like, ugh.
Fuck!
Shit like that happens. While I'm looking for this too, I'm gonna show this too. So it was Rhea Ripley had a match with Liv, and Dominic Mysterio was on a shark cage, and he falls out of the shark cage for the spot and gets caught. And Rhea took this opportunity to
punch him in the face,
work on her pinata skills.
Did you hear what Triple H said after?
Yes, I did. Sadly, it doesn't show all of it because it's a minute long. That's all I can find. It's yeah.
Ouch.
Can you play the Triple H comments?
I think I can. Without hopefully getting copyright for it.
Yeah.
I'll pull it up.
We'll get the emails tomorrow. Copyright flag.
Yeah. Copyright strike. See if I can find it.
I don't know who this is, but I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Heck, most of our wives and girlfriends agree too. So
yeah, right.
Fact.
Exactly. I think it's this one right here. Pause it right here.
Oh, Cat's doing things.
I'm doing things.
Judgment Day, with the bloodline different from Judgment Day, bloodline has a very distinct leader.
Nope, that's not it.
How do you gauge between?
Nope, that's not it. Hold on, give me a minute. I'll find it. I'll find it in a minute.
And there's the show.
Yeah, right. See if someone else can find it while I'm fucking trying to find this MSP spot.
Oh God!
Talk among yourselves.
Yeah. We go to YouTube. I'll do this thing here.
As everybody just fucking tries to go find it. So yeah, there's
Hell y'all looking
there was.
for that, so.
What's up?
Found it.
Found it.
Yeah. I'm gonna share it just because my internet is gonna be garbage. So, and I have to take off here shortly. So I put it in the private chat.
Oh, you put it in the private chat. I was gonna say I don't see it. Private chat. Boop. Boop. We're prepared, guys. This is a show.
Promise, we do work beforehand.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'm probably also afraid of incredible match, relive, incredible match, return of Raquel Gonzalez.
That I already knew. So
Afraid of heights. Probably more afraid of heights now. Probably also afraid of kendo sticks and potentially afraid of pinatas. Because that is pretty much what he seemed like. Short of candy falling out of him, he was a human pinata. Incredible match.
dude, I just thought of the best, funniest part for that spot is actually like if Dom would have had candy in his pockets and every time Rhea whacked him, like just like Jelly Rangers fell out of his pockets.
It would have been better if it was fucking like coins or some shit.
Like Sierra.
Something like that. That'd be hilarious. The keys to the
Lowrider.
Yeah. Where the fuck is this spot?
I couldn't tell you exactly where it is in the match, but
it's at the end.
Oh, it's at the end. Okay.
It's near the end.
Oh, look at that! I just clicked right where we needed to be.
Oh, cool.
No,
Perfect.
it's at the end because right after that, Dad takes the dive with the lobster
That's
trap.
because he had to run out. I think they went to the end early.
Yeah, because
This is Maine.
But before we play that too, do you remember? I remember Eric was telling me about this. I don't know what match it was, but he took a DDT or like a tombstone to a chair, and when he hit the chair, he split the top of his head open.
Ooh!
Thankfully, it was the finish of the match, so he was holding his head.
Yeah, that was in IWE.
In IWE, I bet I could find that too eventually.
The real nasty one, another nasty one like that, was them versus the Syndicate. And Dad does a missile headbutt with a trash can lid, and the screws from the trash can lid slice his head open.
Oh yeah, that's why Randy told me to make sure those aren't like visible.
Yep.
When you use the trash can.
Yep. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, that trap was my doing. Oh, fun fact. Pause for a split sec. In the POS MSP match for the titles, that's the same lobster trap.
Yes.
Yes. They did a callback.
Yeah, I know. No, it's literally the same lobster trap.
Yeah, it was a callback as well.
Yeah, they did a callback.
I know, it's just funny.
Oh, I should pull up that spot too. That spot was gross.
Yeah.
Well, Fat Lady has left the building because I don't know if this.
Here, boom.
He's got a lobster trap.
Shut your mouth.
That's Ace doing the commentary.
Ace, where are you at, buddy?
The crowd is living right now.
He might have forgot.
Oh,
the crowd
piss
just
and
wants
blood.
to see one thing, and that's Joe Eastman, Alexander Lee, and Brandon Kirk. Be gone from Limitless Wrestling.
Be gone. Oh, nice form. Oh.
I wish I was here around this time.
I was in this crowd. I was sitting on. I'm up in the back over there.
Oh wait, Alexander Lee's been handcuffed. A taste of his own medicine. A taste of his own lobster.
I don't know who's calling that.
Maine.
I've never had lobster in my life. If it's like that, I've never had lobster in my life.
What's going on here? How is Alexander Lee going to? He's got his hands cuffed.
I have to.
Hi, Bob.
Position.
I
What's
have to
going
take
to
off.
happen?
And I don't know if I'm going to be back. It's going to depend on.
Or Dad.
Yeah. So,
all right.
That's all good, buddy.
I might be back. I might not.
Okay, buddy.
Pleasure. Next week I will be here longer. I love you guys.
All right. See you later.
Once I can
click off, right?
Yeah.
There he goes.
Now that piece of shit's gone. No,
oh, he's got babies to go take care of. Yeah, that was gross. I remember watching that all live, and Alexa, I'm gonna script her name. Andrea, Alexa, I can't think of her name right offhand. Out back with like a gauze stuck into Kirk's head, like, why are you bleeding so much? It's like, I don't know. I think what they did is there's an artery right here in your forehead. I think they nicked it just slightly, not bad enough to be like, oh my god, he's gonna die, but bad enough to like really gush blood. So
right, exactly. Well, it's like getting busted open the hard way is always the fucking worst. I've been busted open hard way, I think, a couple times.
Once it was my nose.
And that was from Alexander Lee, and it was a fucking pine cone. It was hilarious.
Yeah. No, for me, it was ZPB caught me across the nose of the lariat because
That's right. That's right.
Hey, kids, don't bump early.
Yeah.
So. Yep, there it is.
Thanks, Dad, for the highlight video.
Yeah.
Oh. He said that fucking sucked too. He said
there's no give to it. Yeah.
And then he was more upset though that he kind of broke it because he apparently gave it to a family member as a gift.
He gave it to his mom.
Yeah. And she said, just bring it back in one piece, and he broke a little bit of it. He goes, "Aw."
It's still technically in one piece. I said if we need another one, I could probably get him another one.
Oh, that spot with fucking Greenleaf was.
Yeah.
Oh.
That spot with Greenleaf.
That was
Should steal that.
I was thinking that actually. This was a great match.
Really was.
Fucking then choke him out with the fucking chair.
Yeah.
So good. Hope McCarthy's doing good.
He's out in Cali somewhere, I heard. So
Yeah, I think what I heard is that he's with his band in California.
They're doing something out there. Yeah.
So
Good on him. Good on him.
Yeah. So that's basically the news that we had for today. Not a lot of things going on. News wise, just that covering that. And then just want to talk about the shit that happened this weekend. Fucking, I was hoping that the match would be ready to go. I can double check on IWTV. But yeah. Oh, actually, there's still one more news story.
All right.
And this is for you, Dylan Nix.
All right.
AEW had the worst rating,
dude,
of all time.
Just pulled it up. Actually, that's what I was laughing about at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
I started looking at it. I'm like, "You're serious, right?" I think Limitless has had better ratings than this.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not dissing Limitless. I'm just saying that AEW had some shit ratings.
Yeah, it was really fucking bad. Really fucking bad. So let's fucking do it.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
Later, pilot! Show me what you got.
What the hell? You have a vagina!
He needs some milk. Oh my god! What is that?
What? Get out!
I'm extra here.
Man, I tell you, this week was just kind of rough for AEW.
Oh my god,
so
really bad.
So we start at 450,000.
Ooh.
I'm not talking this is where we end. Like AEW has ended at 450 a couple times. We start at 450,000. And starting is John Moxley backstage promo, Daniel Bryanson promo, Darby Allin, Brody King live angle. I like Brody King. Jake Roberts, Lance Archer, Don Callis backstage angle, and an ad break.
I bet Warner Brothers is loving their TV deal right now.
Exactly. Was there a match in that thing I just said? No. For a hot show on start it with a match. You can start with a promo, but man, have a match in there. Then segment 2 drops down to 292,000. Daniel Garcia, then it's angle, then it's Hologram versus Commander. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hologram versus Commander is going to be your first match of the show? Nope. Okay, let's see here. Where does it go from here? It goes up a little bit. We finish Hologram and Commander, and then we have Jake Roberts back in with Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe could have been such a hot babyface if they did it right. Daniel Garcia again. EJ Ndika, I don't know. Swerve Strickland backstage angle with MVP and Shelton Benjamin backstage angle ad break. Okay, fans a little bit of like, something's going on. Goes up to 334,000. Saraya versus Nyla Rose versus Willow Nightingale versus Jamie Hayter. It says continued. Oh, it started in the last segment. Really? I'll be damned. Okay, so sorry, I skipped a segment apparently. 286,000 for Mercedes Moné Camilla backstage promo. Daniel Garcia, NJ, the Congregation, Isaiah Cassidy. Oh my God, so many people. Colt Cabana, Shibata backstage angle. Saraya versus Nyla Rose versus Willow versus Jamie Hayter. This actually picked up people because they went up to 334,000 for the next segment. Then a whole bunch of stuff I'm not even going into. Dropped down to 323,000. Willow Nightingale, Mariah May backstage angle. Mercedes Moné versus Emi Sakura. Through picture-in-picture ads, post-match with Camille and Chris Statlander. Actually garnered some interest because it jumped up to 353,000. Private Party, Stokely, Will Ospreay, Don Callis, Ricochet, Action Andretti, Top Flight, Lila Gray, whoever the hell that is. And for our main event, we dropped down to 296,000, and that's with Jack Perry promo, Bryan Danielson, and Wheeler Unit versus Claudio and Pac. And then the overrun does go up to 328,000, but still, that's, I mean, on average, I did actually average this out for everything for the show, 328,000 for the entire show. That's garbage.
That is really bad.
Yeah.
That is really fucking bad.
Yeah. Lee Miller said it's not their normal night, but I'm pretty sure it was on Wednesday. October.
And I think NXT had like almost 900,000.
No, actually, crap. I hate to admit Lee's right, but it was actually on Tuesday, not Wednesday. So yeah, that could have screwed him up. NXT for the whole thing started at 941,000 and ended at 838,000. They only lost like a little over 100,000 viewers for the entire show, and that's not actually that much, honestly.
Right.
On CW of all things, you know? It's like, come on, man. Look, I get, we've said it once, we said it twice, we'll say it 1,000 times. We want AEW to be successful, but my God, they got to put on a better show. Also, did you notice how many names I read out in almost every segment? Back in the WWE hot days, back in the Attitude Area, Rock and Stone Cold, backstage interview. Come back for the next thing. Angle versus Benoit, backstage interview, Angle. Next thing. There's only 4 or 5 things per thing. Tony jams like 500 people per segment. It's way too freaking chaotic.
Yep.
If I watched this show, I'd have a stroke.
Yep. It's
and I have Max. So when it starts on Max, I may tune into a show occasionally and probably still give myself a stroke.
Yeah, it's just continuously going, like, they're not building up stars. Like,
no.
The reason why, like, when people talk about the SmackDown 6, they, like, Paul Heyman told the ring announcer, not the ring announcer, the commentary crew, push these guys, do this, do that. He built matches to, to like build up the 6.
Huh.
That's when they finally like got somewhere with it. They became like headline stars,
Yeah.
Eddie and fucking
Eddie, Kurt, Benoit, Edge, and
those are the guys that you wanted to fucking see. Guerrero, the other Guerrero, fucking Chavo, but sadly Chavo was like the fucking Matt Hardy of the group.
Yeah.
They're talented, but everybody's rooting for Jeff or fucking or Eddie. So you're muted.
I know. I was trying to mute my camera. I stopped my camera for a second. Hold on. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. Do you guys want to go into botches? I'm gonna say yes because no one's talking to me. So we're gonna end this show live for end this show for audio listeners. We'll come back for later on. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. If you want to see the full podcast, you will have to tune in live on YouTube or Twitch. Live every Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, thank you very much. For those who are watching the live, stick around. Also, like and subscribe to the channel to see more content. We post content, try to post weekly stuff as well as the podcast. And then, of course, you follow us and you can find our shows. So, yeah, let's go right into the fucking botches.
What the hell is he doing? He just fell on his ass. What the hell? Hey, if you're going to be Tom, you got to be Tom.
Well, actually, things are going real well with the XFL.
Oh, yeah. It happened.
Fuck it!
What a botch it is.
Man, every time I see the fuck it thing, I'm just like, bleh! Every time.
I got some bangers for you guys this week.
All right, let's do it.
Yes. Flew right out of the door. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy.
Yeah.
Right on his head. Smack first right on that floor.
Pause for a sec. Pause for a sec. How backyarder was that? Where neither of them are even they don't even have like resemblance of gear. Like one homeboy's wrestling in like jeans, Air Jordans, and like that guy's wrestling in like yoga pants, not yoga pants, but like track pants and sneakers. The other homeboy's wrestling like he's he just like I don't know. Man, come on.
Just came home from school and decided to wrestle.
Yeah. Bro, I just got home, man. Let's go wrestle. No, put on your freaking gear.
I bet that knocked the wind out of him.
Oh God. I hope so. What the fuck did I just witness?
What is your obsession with showing us people getting literally fucking ran over by a vehicle?
I don't know. I just find them. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, hold on. Stop. The worst part is I witnessed that live. Frickin' Jeremy Leary ran over American Beetle in the parking lot.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So fucking funny.
I'm standing there watching it, and I'm like, did that just fucking happen?
I remember Randy's just like, okay.
Randy's like, that just happened, apparently.
It's your car, go for it.
What day is it? What happened?
Just kicks him straight in the fucking face.
Mikey took too much time, got caught. Wedge! Oh man!
A little quick, you guys didn't notice. Fucking elbow right in the dick.
Oh, did Mikey O'Nova?
Catch Nick Mondo. Body slam over the top, and he caught his leg. He may have separated his leg in half.
And then just pulls it right to the floor.
What is this?
Right in the nut.
Oh! Holy fuck!
Wow.
I gotta put some fucking humor in this.
Wow. all I can think is fucking what's his name? Fuck this shit.
Yeah. I don't know why do that, but okay. You knew the outcome.
Wow.
Got the edge of the table.
Split his head from the edge of the table. Yeah. Oof.
They hit nothing. They hit the mat.
No, he hit
the table because he's gushing.
He hits the corner of the table with his head.
Oh yeah, okay.
And now look at his fucking head.
Oh yeah, all right. What the fuck?
It's the back of the head off the table. Just lands right in the ground.
It's Big Cat.
It's all right? It's like a match. Are you good? I'm good. How do you get freaking bodied by a dummy?
He fucking sweeps the leg of the dummy. The dummy fucking just kicks his ass.
Oh, he's got the cage! this 3 times.
Oh my God! Emperor's back, Lori. Oh my God! You know, Sandman was sitting there like, really?
He's waiting
Really?
for it, and he's just probably just hearing
He's
like, what is...
He's looking at Raven, and I can guarantee you Raven's like, she missed, bro, 4 times. She fucking. I'm just gonna hit
she's
you.
fucking missing. She's fucking missing.
I'm just gonna hit you. Yeah.
Do something quick.
So, speaking of ECW, I know he'll never see this, but shout out to one of my favorites, Taz. Heal up, get well soon, buddy. He just had knee replacement surgery.
Yeah, and you were very excited because he liked your.
He tweeted. He liked one of my tweets. Yes, I will pop for my hero still. What can I say?
Oh shit. Yeah. So, do you guys want to watch the matches or something like that? Do you want to fucking? What do you guys want to do? We still got a lot. We still got a. Usually this is a late show, but we're. I'm guessing Aston, couldn't make it on tonight, which is fine. We can get him on some other time. We got any matches?
I mean, we don't have anything new yet because our 2 matches, the one.
Do you want to watch the shitty stream? We could do that.
God no.
Yeah, let's do it.
God. Oh,
you talked me into it, buddy.
No, I didn't. I said the exact opposite things. I said no.
So on the request of Dylan Nix, we're gonna watch our show.
No,
we're gonna watch
no
our matches.
Exact opposite of request.
I don't know if I can even fucking find it.
My God. Levi's just gonna be like, "Fuck you guys," and hit off and leave us here.
Dude, Levi has to go to work in 3 hours.
I gotta actually like go onto their Facebook because I couldn't you can't even find where they went live.
Well, no, isn't it through some like Ukrainian?
No, it's their website.
Channel?
It's their YouTube channel, but you don't know. It's like SNW TV, whatever. So
okay.
They posted some big news coming. The Wild is no longer working with us.
Wait, what?
I said they posted on their Facebook, big news coming October 8th. And it's like the Wild no longer working with us. Is that the big news coming?
Oh, no, they don't care about us. They'll never mention us. We'll have to mention
they don't give a shit about us at all. It's really sad. I think it's right. No, there was a. Let's see. Unless they took it, maybe the live was so terrible they took it off, which would not be surprised. It was so bad. The quality was so garbage, but it was whatever they were holding, because the whatever camera they were cutting to was good quality. Just their hand cam was fucking shit.
So my favorite thing about that show, and I will admit this, I'm just gonna say it. So there was a birthday party there the same night in the venue. Okay, first of all, second of all, people just kept walking in like, oh, I'm at the birthday party. And they would go in and hang with the birthday party for 3 seconds, then come out and sit and watch wrestling.
Yep.
I don't think Adam had a single paying ticket at the door.
Yeah, I don't think he
except
did.
for Matt Denwood's wife and daughter again.
Yeah, and he probably didn't get paid again.
Probably not. I should hit him up and ask him.
You should.
Yeah.
SNW TV, I think it's what it's called.
So
I don't know. Oh, that was right there. There we go. Found it. Like I said, it takes forever to fucking find it. I don't really want to watch this, but since Dylan Nix really wanted to watch this, we got
once again, no. We were after. So here's another fun thing about the show, guys. We were supposed
to be first.
We got pushed to fifth.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind. Like, Hobart was late. I was like, okay, maybe you had some shit to do. Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. What bothered me is that we were supposed to be on, and then they went to intermission.
Yep.
Oh, he's like, guys, we have a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
Nix has a 6-hour drive.
Yeah.
We need to go home. This is now 9 o'clock. Like, we didn't even leave until I think 10?
10:30-ish, I think, by the time we got on the road.
Yeah, let's see. Hard work.
Hard work.
Oh, I don't remember any of these matches, so
This is after us. Oh, there you are.
yeah, the entrance was through a
Haunted house. That was kind of
haunted
cool.
house. That was cool.
was kind of cool.
All right, here we go.
Taking off the hat. Throw the hat out the ring. Such disrespect for the SNW Gemini Championships. On the line here tonight.
There's one camera that is just the worst fucking. It's like they recorded it off a Nokia.
For your adversaries, the challengers, the champion.
No. You remember the old Game Boys when they had the Game Boy picture?
Yeah.
It was the Game Boy picture.
And you just wrestled the night before at the BW. And they had lost.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro.
See what happens next.
This is gonna give me freaking like
Referee
epilepsy.
Jerome Jordan.
See, this camera's not bad.
Yeah.
To regulate the rules, but he's trying to say, what for the issues?
Dude, this spot kept on getting called fucking 15 different times.
Yeah. Every time we'd like, oh, we're gonna do it this way. 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 I just was like, just do it.
He's gonna be kicked out.
The ref's getting kicked out because he's part of the CIA. He's a dirty ref. I know it's very hard to see.
Is he? I can't fucking tell.
I was gonna say it's very hard to fucking see. See, you would think that they would have made us drop. Like, did they not think we were gonna do business?
I don't know. Because we would have.
We would have if they said of dropping the CIA tonight. But they're okay.
Yeah, if Adam would have come up like, hey, I want you guys to drop the CIA, I'm like, yeah, not a problem. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. You know, we're what we call professionals. We're professional wrestlers. We're professionals.
Right? And if he was actually listening to this podcast, I don't know how many times he said, I want to just fucking drop the belt so we don't fucking have to work there again.
Exactly.
So this is also a 12 by 12 ring, by the way, guys.
Contest.
Because NCW tried to run the same building, and their ring was too big.
Frank wanted to do a back roll out of that, and I was like, I'm going to throw you, and you're going to hit the turnbuckle. Grab his hair. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, it missed.
I started doing my Euros that way because Ben yelled at me.
That was such a good fucking butterfly suplex.
Did you call that a headbutt?
Yeah.
Sound like it.
It was a flashing elbow. What the hell?
Damn, Cat. I'm surprised you fit through the fucking rope.
I know, right? That ring was tiny. That's the first time I ever worked 12 by 12.
I'm wondering, why did you wheel him into his partner?
Because I wanted him.
We called it that way.
Such disrespect that he's showing to the SNW Gemini champions. The throw, but that looks like that is no. It felt like a damage. It had literally no effect on this big comeback. Oh, it was a overgrowing power. Oh, and GT trying to jump like a monkey. And he gets how much on this. Squeeze and light.
That's something I might keep doing because that was good. That was a good little spot. Just fucking ragdoll.
Bear hug?
Yeah, big bear hug and ragdoll.
The chops and punches. The Irish went to the corner. As he tried to get out of it, but no, it's caught. And he moves out back. Reversing.
And then back into the shit. I don't know, like, you would think that they would have been watching the fucking stream. Be like, okay, stop cutting to the fucking mobile cam. It's shit. Stop cutting to it. That's how I hurt my jaw right there. Fucking sold onto the jaw after fucking it popped. And just pushed it back.
I have to put this full size just so I can see it.
Oh, what a chop right to the face.
Dude, I had a 56K dial-up back in the day. It was faster than this.
Jeez, something. Like, how are you not paying attention to the stream?
They don't pay attention to anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's good point. Like, you don't know, like,
the whole fucking
how is no one going like, hey, stop cutting to the mobile cam? It's fucking shit. Stop.
Man. Okay, so our match against Sam and Lee, I heard Paul yelling on the cam. You can hear him yelling on commentary. He's not on commentary, but you can hear him yelling at us. They were the wrong corners. Imagine if you had to deal with something like this.
Oh, that was such a clusterfuck. Like the corners kept on like getting switched for that match.
Yeah.
This is great that you coming in, but you have no fucking clue what's going on. Can we switch back to the hard cam, please? Is this going to be the rest of the match? For fuck's sake,
dude, kill this! I can't watch this. This is actually driving me nuts.
There we go. We're back.
Back into the hard cam. Double super kicks to the face.
It's a good ball. I took that well.
And that should be something else. Frankie's on the outside, working.
No.
Thank you. Okay. I was just gonna literally just skip ahead.
Oh, I forgot he did that. I like when you watch a match back like that happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at she's out of nowhere.
Levi's sitting there like, why are you guys doing any of this?
And a frequent tag back in, brought to the mix.
Yes, because Levi knows that because Levi's aware that at this point you don't have money in your pocket. So
yeah, we should have. We literally like as soon as I handed the title, I was like,
company of SNW is a fucking joke that thinks they're $1 million company that can have this high ass production and it's gonna make up for the fact that they're run by a shit fucking promoter that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing and thinks he's gonna set himself apart, even though he can't even fucking grasp the basics of running a fucking company.
We're gonna be still here on the hard
Oh, good, we're back to this camera.
So when we get some access here, back and forth. Slide camera.
I mean, what you're saying isn't wrong. It's not wrong.
He whipped me on that, by the way.
He did like really bad.
That camera angle looked good though.
Nobody can fucking take this clip out of context and say that I'm blasting the company or blasphemizing the company or saying all the shit, because none of the shit leaving my mouth is wrong.
No, you're not wrong at all.
Everything that I'm saying is the truth about this company and the behind the scenes of it.
When
every
Chad
single
Epic,
part of it.
When Chad Epic was helping him run it,
it was fine.
It was fine. Everybody got paid. Shows were great. Shows were packed. And then once he didn't want to pay Chad anymore, this is what we get now. But all he's doing every single fucking show is just burning bridges.
Yeah.
The OG fucking Supernova.
Oh, right here. This is fun. I picked him up one. No, I can't throw you like that. So I have to adjust real quick. Fuck it.
That was good. The OG Supernova crew, I think there's maybe 2 out of everybody there, because they said, fuck it. We're not here anymore. We're not going anymore. You're not paying us. Why are we wasting our fucking time?
Both members of the brand, you know.
Right. Thank you. Stop cutting to that.
Big paw. Big paw.
I like doing this. This is fucking dope.
Well, it's different too. It's like the big paw, double paw, you know. It's not line, back elbow or something,
right?
Yeah. See me pull the wrist tape off my hand like fuck. I hate that thing. Did we do? Oh yeah, we did Extinction Event for the win. That's right.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
We thought we killed him.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
How he
It's
sold
true.
it. We thought we killed him.
Yeah. We got back like, you good? He's like, oh, that was great. I was like, all right, cool.
It's like, all right, I guess I could try to work the 10 fucking people that's here. This is what pisses me off. This is all cool. This is dope as shit. Got all this.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Like, this match was a fun match to work. If we could work it at 16, it'd be even better.
Right.
You know? But it's what it is. You know? Frank, busy. I know neither of you are probably watching this, but if you are, come up to Maine. We'll do it again somewhere up here.
Or even a fucking promotion that we all have fucking fun at.
Yeah. I think
This
they
is
were a proving ground, too.
This is all I fucking wanted. I wanted to clip this. Yep. Thank you for fucking up the biggest spot of the match.
Yeah. The two biggest spots, because look at this.
Yeah. He didn't kick out. That was the 3, dipshit.
I love how I sit up to go, yeah, like no one reacted. I was like, awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, they should have just made us lose. We would have just fucking dropped the belt.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
Sorry.
Whatever. It's just
it's what it is. It's what
okay.
it is.
It's big cat rant time now. What pisses me off the most about this is that how much, not even just me, Levi too, how much we try to fucking help this guy.
Yep.
And is basically backstabbed us. Yeah. Fucking Levi, you didn't get paid for that last show, right? That you were at? Nope, you didn't get paid for that last fucking show. Nope. You fucking dedicated your time.
The agreement was the agreement that we had after I sat with him for 35 fucking minutes and explained to him what would make the company better. Took my own fucking time to do this. And then the agreement we had was whatever tickets I sold would be money in my pocket, would be extra pay. But we had a baseline pay that we agreed on, like a regular pay, my regular fee, and then it was my hometown, and I was the only fucking reason he was drawing anybody. So
it was basically your whole family was there.
Yeah. So I also kept any money that I made off of tickets. Instead, I kept like $20 out of all of it.
Yeah,
I got
not
like
even
20,
not even
got
your
like 20 bucks
asking
out
price.
Of it. Nope. I didn't get my fee like we'd agreed upon. I didn't get half the ticket sales from my family or friends or the people that knew me that showed up and bought at the door. I didn't get any of that money back. I got about like $20 worth.
And then also me.
And then our match got all fucked up. The titles we didn't technically get crowned properly. I had to go during intermission without a microphone and scream out to everybody that we were the new champs because the promotion's a fucking joke.
And the thing too, like I messaged him personally, but okay, so let me also talk this since we're fucking shooting shit. He booked a fucking building that was basically the same size for the VLC this year. This promotion where they're basically like nobody knows who the fuck we are besides the Limitless guys, the Limitless crew. So you're trying to get 500 people in plus for a bunch of fucking nobodies. And I messaged him personally and I told him, you are not going to sell shit. You're not going to sell anything unless you have, like, no offense to everybody on this card, but nobody knows who the fuck they are and they're not going to draw anything. You got to bring somebody in that people know.
Somebody knows, yeah.
And bring it in. Like, what do you suggest? I'm like, Ace, Alec, Channing, BRG, people on fucking Yarmouth, guys that are selling out the building at the Limitless show in Yarmouth. Somebody, fucking Ace is like friggin' what 10, 15 minutes from Saco where he lives.
Yeah.
25, yeah.
Yeah. So why not bring him? And then his excuse was all because it costs money. Like, well, motherfucker, you got to spend money to make money sometimes. You would have brought Ace in, I guarantee you at least 100 people would have been there. Not fucking 15.
I mean, yeah, I can guarantee you that because the very next fucking month, ETWA
sold out the building.
Was revived and sold out the building.
Yeah.
Because they booked a proper show.
Which we also got banned from that show.
Oh, actually, I've heard that we're not banned.
Yeah, we're not banned anymore, thank God. But we were originally banned from that promotion.
You weren't banned. He wasn't booking anybody for the first couple shows that worked the shit show so he could refresh Sanford's taste in wrestling.
Yeah.
And then he would reach out about booking.
Which is
you
why
were never banned. You were never banned from the promotion.
I know. We know.
Made the business decision to refresh Sanford's taste in wrestling.
Levi, we do know. It was an running joke for a while.
Yeah.
So
after that fucking bullshit happened.
Oh my gosh.
The only good part come out of that show. Oh, on the fact that I had 2 friends that didn't get paid. That helped run the fucking show and helped with the ring. But the only good fucking thing that came out of that show was talking to Tripp for like 45 minutes.
Oh, Tripp was at the last show too. I'm really surprised he came back.
That was the only fucking good thing that came out of that show.
Yeah. Tripp's cool. I like Tripp.
I like Tripp too. Hardcore showed up last show, which was great. I love talk. Like as soon as I saw him, like, hard work, give me a hug. Oh, by the way, you got something that we fucking want.
Yeah. We're like, you have those Lucky Pro titles? Those are pretty.
Yeah.
He laughed. He said, come on, brother. Oh, by the way, I already hit up Lucky Pro. I messaged him. I haven't heard anything back yet, but I did message him. So
yeah, I definitely want to do that.
I have a feeling that's going to be a we need to go to a show situation.
That's a Mass show, right?
Yeah, but it's in Leominster, which is like northern Mass, so it's like a 3.5 hour drive opposed to a 6 hour drive.
Yeah, that's fine. My dad like I said, my dad lives in Mass, so I can just drop off the boys again. That's what I'm trying to figure out for this show for APW.
The double show?
Yeah, the double show.
Dude, we need that. I'm not joking. We need to get that because Rad Pro already kind of wants us, and APW. We want work there, so
yeah. Well, APW never like responded back to me, which like both things. Like I shot out a sponsorship. I'm like, hey, we're willing to sponsor you. Just send me the information and stuff.
Yeah.
Never return back to me.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it
Did
is.
you see that our Impulse debut was a year ago, like 3 days ago or some shit?
Yeah, for the Autumn Moon Festival, was that it? Yeah,
I think
that was
that's what it was
cool.
called.
That was a good show. That was fun.
Do you have the
match?
No, Monty's the only one that had the footage of it, and he never sent it to me or uploaded it anywhere from what I found.
Monty. Was that show not recorded? No, Obro never recorded the show. That's right.
No,
Yeah.
Monty was the only person with the footage to that.
That was So funny story about that show. So Levi and I are driving down, and it's only supposed to be like I think it's supposed to be a 5 hour drive, and there was an accident every 30 freaking feet. I'm not even kidding. Like literally, I'm watching my GPS go red and adding time on every time. Like seriously, red time.
Like we were like us driving.
Worse. And I'm sitting there going, "Oh my god, we're never gonna get there." The worst part is I had my laptop, so I'm supposed to be running sound. And we left with plenty of time, but we hit so much traffic. We get there, I sit down, I flip my laptop open. Luckily, I had most everyone's music set. The only person I didn't have was Kennedy. I feel bad for her, but I gave her a Ghost song, and she was perfectly happy with that. And so I think it was Obro's mom was running the music while we were in the ring, and she goes to play the music for the neighborhood, and their music doesn't play. It doesn't play. Levi and I are already in the ring. So we're just sitting there like, shit, what do we do? And I look at the ring announcer, I'm like, give me the mic. So I grab the mic from him, and I just start cutting like a classic like shit heel promo about how this town sucks, how the traffic getting here sucked. This place is awful. We hate it. The crowd was like about to kill me. Then the neighborhood's music hit. We had a pretty fun match. So
that's dope.
That was the birth of mayhem.
yeah.
Because we were so fucking tired.
Yeah. Driving home, there's a car that said plate said mayhem, and I'm like, mayhem. And Levi goes,
so
fuck?
Speaking of driving home,
for some reason.
Speaking of driving home, fucking, I'm driving. I'm wide awake because like I'm hot because I'm waiting to get paid, and two, like I'm just fucking doing the shit. Fucking Nix is next to me, and he's doing everything he can to fucking stay awake. I'm like popping up videos for him to watch, fucking TikToks, and he's just dozing here.
I was struggling. I really tried, man. I did really try.
I just looked at him like, buddy, you could just go to sleep if you need to. It's fine. It's really fun. He goes, you sure? I'm like, yeah, buddy, just take a nap. He goes, okay. Like immediately out.
I was already probably half asleep when you said that. My brain went, cool, off.
That's how I used to be. When we take rides, I'd keep myself awake till I literally couldn't. Like, I can't count the amount of times on car rides home that the next thing I knew we're like 45 minutes further than we were when I last opened my eyes, because I would stay awake and do whatever I could all the way up until I literally couldn't. And then I would close my eyes and then open my eyes again. But it'd have been like 45 minutes. So, it was always towards the back stretch where get almost to the bridge coming out of New Hampshire, and then I'd close my eyes and I'd reopen my eyes to us almost in Kennebunk, to you dropping me off, because I knew that stretch of road. So I'd be like, we'd go over the bridge, and then I'd close my eyes, and I opened my eyes. It felt like like I blinked, and we were 45 minutes further down the road and almost at the Kennebunk drop off, and I was like, shit. It's like, fuck, I just went to sleep for 45 minutes.
My favorite one's the one where you drove home for part of from NCW for part of it. And I sat in the back seat and I dozed a bit, and freaking Maverick's in the front seat. Maverick's out like the instant he gets in the car.
That's right. Oh my god!
Instant he got in the car.
I forgot I drove that. That's right, because both you jackasses fell asleep, and
he's a terrible fucking passenger princess.
I love Maverick, but man, he's out like a light once he's in the car.
I remember that. I figured out how your fucking radio worked. Just started skipping through songs, and there were epic rap battles, and then there was fucking Taylor Swift, and then there was fucking hard rock, and I was like, the fuck is this playlist?
It was just my music. I just had it on random. So.
We're driving back from Crown of Maine, and we're like, we're fucking tired, so we're in the back. Maverick's in the front seat. Eric, before we start, he goes, you gotta stay awake this whole trip to make sure I stay awake. He goes, oh yeah, I got you. Immediately going down the road, we're fucking out.
Dude,
I wake up to, we're in Orono. And he goes, thanks, motherfuckers. Like everybody fell asleep on me, and we were just like we're in the back seat. We're allowed to fall asleep.
That trip was so unironically fun, but at the same time, oh my god, when I woke up from that, I think I bought 2 water bottles at that fucking gas station that we stopped to top off at, because Eric smokes cigars.
Yes.
And even though he had his window and shit open, everybody fell asleep. And when I woke up, I could fucking tell Eric had been chain smoking to keep himself awake because Maverick had fallen asleep. So I bought 2 fucking water bottles and chugged them both before we left that gas station because my throat was on fire.
So
it was
bad.
so dry.
What show was that? Was that the one they fought Eric for the? Yeah. But was that the one I fought?
No, that was the
tag team. That was when we fought Hyper Poutine and Kat fought Eric. Yeah. That was the Crown show that we got up there before you got up there, even though you left before us, and we stopped at Island Falls because the Island Falls show was the very next week. The one that we faced.
I think I had to stop and do something. That's why. I can't remember.
You were visiting family, I think is what you were doing.
Oh, that may have been it too.
Oh, maybe. It was because we left after you. We were farther south than you, and we stopped off in Island Falls, and we still made it to Crown before you did.
I wasn't worried about it. So Crown's already set up when we get there. So
dude,
you gotta love Crown of Maine.
Yeah, Eric, like seriously, like fucking big ass cigar, and he'll just sit there and smoke it. And then once that's done, he goes, "Okay," and grabs another one. Just fucking
Maverick passed out. And
Yeah.
Eric was giving us all shit, and me and Kat were both like, dude, we were in the back seat. We're allowed to fucking sleep.
That's part of the rules, man.
Remember,
Like, Maverick took the fucking front seat. That's on Maverick to stay awake. We're allowed to sleep. Don't fucking bitch at us for it.
right? Remember the struggle I had to put the fucking seatbelt on in that car? I'm just fiddling I'm like Levi, I'm like, what? He's like, I'm like, help. Like, I can't do this. It's like, geez, you're that fat. I'm like, no, these belts are fucking so small. So literally he had to
if
pick
you've
up...
ever seen the picture, there's a picture of me and Kat, because that was also the show that JP and Maverick faced off in a hardcore match. So there's a picture of me and Kat in a car, and we're both flipping the camera off, but we're like this, and there's a pile of shit in between us. And there's like a guitar and like a bunch of suitcases because we packed shit full. But me and Kat had about this much square footage apiece in the back seat. So Kat was like, can't get the seatbelts.
I can't. And then like every single time I get close and fucking lock, and then Eric's like, "Do you need an extender?" I'm like, "Yes, thank you." He hands it to me. Doesn't fucking fit. It didn't fucking fit.
You sat there trying to get the extender to clip in, and that didn't clip in, so you were like, "Fuck it," and you just threw it on the floor, and then started working on your seatbelt again.
It was funny, like we stopped, like, does anyone need to pee? I'm like, dude, I cannot get out because I will not be able to get back in this fucking car.
Dude, I love that the podcast has evolved into us just telling your own stories now. So
oh, they're fun.
Oh my god,
I can't wait to do a fucking go with Dad, like do some shit with Dad.
Oh my god, Ben's road
fun.
stories are, oh my god. I don't, did I ever tell you? I told you guys the monster story, but I don't think I've ever told it on air. And so I'm going down to NCW with Ben, and we're cruising down. It's just me and him in the car, right? I just bought a monster. I think it was a Monster Gold.
Yes.
I told you guys the story. I know I've told you guys, but yes, but it's a great story. So we're going. Ben just bought this car. It's not brand new, but it's a Nissan Sentra. It's a nice car. He just got it like 3 days before. I think he just put everything on it. We're cruising down, and this car cuts us off. And I mean by this much cuts us off, like 3-4 inches. Ben goes nuclear in about 3 seconds. And he's like, "God damn it, fuck!" It's like swearing up, down, left, right, center. He looks down, he sees my boss. He's like, "I'll buy you a new one." He grabs it. We fly by this car, and he whips it out the window back at them. He missed by a country mile, but it was more of a symbolic thing. And I'm like, I'm in the passenger seat crying because I'm laughing so hard because it's a Ben rant. And I'm like sitting there going, "Dude, what the hell?" He's like, "What are they gonna do? Call the police? What? 2 bald guys with beards? We look like 3/4 of the state."
Oh, there's some road stories.
I was laughing so damn hard.
There's some road stories too that I wish we could tell, but we can't because of legal reasons. Like the one where you were driving home with Ben and you thought there was a cop.
Oh my god, yes. That was the same night we're driving home and an owl swooped over the hood of my car. And Ben and I are like, "The fuck was that?" It was big too.
Do you remember the gas station that we stopped at right after the NCW show, the one that was in that really fucking weird like intersection thing, and I was the one driving.
Yeah.
So I was like, how the fuck do I get out of here? But
out to the right.
that fucking gas station, do you remember how we thought it was gonna get robbed? Because of that dude.
Yeah.
Like there was some dude definitely on something. But this dude, like the gas station attendant, like was yelling at him to get out of the store. Then he left the store, but he like went around the back of the store. And me, Maverick, and Dylan's gassing up, and me and Maverick walked inside, and me and Maverick both were kind of looking at each other. And I was like, "This is gonna get fucking robbed. This gas station's gonna get fucking robbed while we're right here at this show."
Yeah.
I was like, "This gas station's gonna get fucking robbed."
I was in New Hampshire fueling up. And I fucking went inside, paid. I came back out, and the woman next to me, somebody jumped into her car and took off with it.
I've been like,
yeah. Yeah.
I've stopped at some pretty sketchy gas stations.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Oh my god! Actually, the worst road story I ever had. I had to ride home with Beavis once, and it was from a Skips show. And Randy's like, "Can you give Beavis a ride home?" And I'm like, "I guess." So we're going, and actually, I will give Beavis credit. I will give him credit on a couple situations. He gave me money for gas, and when we stopped for gas, he paid for my drinks. So you know what? That's cool. That's a good car ride guy. You know, not bad. The problem was he told me to take a right onto a back street to take the left to go up to the highway. When I took the right, I hit a fucking pothole, and when I hit this pothole, I blew a tire at 11:30 at night on a Saturday.
God, I remember this.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the skip show that? Wasn't it the skip show that I came? That I got
hang out, I think.
That I got dropped off. Yeah, isn't that the skip show that I got dropped off and Randy brought Beavis down, but I was going home with Randy? The only reason Randy had gone was to give me a ride because that was the skip show. That was the day before my going away party at the
theater,
whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
Because Randy came down with Beavis.
Yeah.
To give him a ride, dropped Beavis off. I said hi and bye to everybody. And me and Randy took back off, and Randy was like, "Hey, Dylan, can you give Beavis a ride home? Because I'm gonna take Levi back. I'm gonna take Levi back because we didn't feel like sitting there and hanging out because I didn't have my gear, so there was really no reason because I was hurting at the time, so I was taking some time off to heal, so there was like no reason for us to sit around and hang out. And Randy had already had other shit going on, so he was like, yeah, you want to he was like, when you get here, just say your hi byes and we're going to leave. And I was like, cool. And then I remember we got home and we were all chilling and you texted the group chat about blowing a tire. And I was like,
yeah, I was so
you took
mad.
Sam's car to the going away party the next day.
Yeah,
because took your fucking car and blown a tire.
Dude, and I don't blame Beavis for this, but I'm just like, it was just a situation that it just happened with him in the car. And I'm like, so the worst part, I'm driving home, right? As I'm driving home, I'm sitting there like scrolling my phone. I'm looking for 24-hour tire places. I found one actually. There's a 24-hour tire place between Portland and Bangor. Fun fact, I don't remember what town it's in, but it's there. So I called them. And I was like, hey guys, you're open, right? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Do you have this tire? I think I have it was a 225 5017. That's what's on my car. They're like, no. I was like, son of a bitch. So I tried. So now what I want to do is put a full-size spare in my trunk.
You should.
Yeah.
I think
I got to put a fire extinguisher in my trunk because apparently everything catches on fire.
Apparently.
I think grind is probably I think one of the grind trips is probably one of my favorites. The one that I took, I think it was my first grind show that I took with Scrutch, Donkey, and Randy. I think I told the story when Scrutch was on the pod when I fell asleep and the piece of ice came flying off of the U-Haul truck and smashed into Randy's car, and it sounded like a gunshot. So it sprung me awake, and Scrutch literally looked so fucking scared because of the way I jumped up, and he was like, "We're good. Something hit the car. We're good." And he's like in the seat next to me, and he's like, "We're good." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
No, I didn't go back to sleep. Fuck that shit. Yeah. But then we got to Portland. Found out we didn't have a hotel. So we didn't have a hotel because somebody didn't follow up with cousin Larry about hotel because he worked in Portland in the hotel business. So it's like midnight, almost 1 a.m. We have a show the next day.
Was it Roadblock?
That's why I had rode with them to grind because there was a show the next day and my mom was going to it. So it was one of those situations where Randy picked me up. I went home. I went to them to grind, and then we all stayed at a hotel, grabbed some breakfast, and went to the Fairfield show. But so we finally find a hotel. We all get in. We're all tired as fuck. I slept in a chair that night. We're all tired as fuck. Randy kept fucking with Scrutch. And actually, if Scrutch ends up finding us, I don't think Scrutch knows. I don't think we ever told Scrutch who it was.
Oh boy.
So Scrutch is trying to get ready for bed, take a shower, brush his teeth, do whatever he's doing. And every time he walked into the bathroom, Randy stood up, ran over to the door, grabbed the ironing board, and stuck it in the bathroom door. So every time Scrutch opened the door, it came flying in. It came flying into him. After like we're all sitting there, and every time Randy stood up, I'd look up from my phone and just watch him and start laughing. Finally after the fourth time, Scrutch opens the door, falls in on him. He picks the fucking thing up and wields it like a chair and goes, "I swear to fuck, stop putting this in front of the door or I'm gonna hit all of you." And puts it in the closet and fucking goes to bed.
See, he's a lot nicer than I would have been, because what I would have done is picked it up with one hand, opened the door to the hallway, went and closed the door.
Yeah, exactly. Was that the
stop fucking putting it by the door?
Was that the same hotel that Donkey slept in the tub?
No.
Oh my god, I've done that at cons. To be fair, so like we'll have like 15 people in a room for convention, and we're all like, bed space, floor space, and I'm like, give me a couple pillows and a blanket. They're like, why? I'm like, I'm gonna sleep in the tub. So
no, Randy had one bed, and then I think Donkey and Ethan had the other bed because they were big ass beds, and then I slept on one of the chairs, like the circle chairs that
you didn't want to sleep with Randy?
Have. I just grabbed one of those chairs. I set it up so I could put my feet on the end of the bed, and then I don't even think I had a blanket. I'm pretty sure I took my jacket off and I just put my jacket over me, and I was like, fuck it. And I went to sleep for a couple hours.
I remember for an NCW show, it was me, Ben, and Jess. I rented a hotel room for us. And they're like, well, do you need a room with one bed or two? I'm like, well, 2 beds would be nice, because I'm sure Jess doesn't want to sleep between me and Ben. And we get there. It's got 2 nice like beds, 2 like full, and I'm like, Ben, you want a bed? He looks over, there's actually a full-size couch in the room too. He's like, I got the couch. Okay.
Fuck the bed.
Dude, he laid down, and within 10 minutes he was snoring. Like he was like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, well, he's out. And the problem is, I have a hard time sleeping in weird spots. So like, I'll go and I'll be awake. I'm one of those guys. I'm awake, I'm asleep. So like, literally, I can hear Jess was out, Ben was out, and I'm sitting there going, I can't sleep. It's morning.
Oh, that sucks.
I'll never forget. It's not a road story, but I'll never forget the I want to say the 4 different times in my life that me and Kat have almost died driving on snow-covered roads, staying at a hotel, and we've almost fucking died going to Burger King, right?
Oh yeah,
literally, the hotel's here and the Burger King is here. So
it's
you literally you don't even have to pull out of the
15 feet
hotel
away.
parking lot. Yeah. You just have to go around. But I didn't feel like getting redressed. So I had my pajamas on, threw my boots on, stuck my pajamas in. And Cat's like, fuck it, we'll drive. And we walk out, and it had been snowing when we got there in the morning. And then it was snowing when we went to leave. So we got out there, and it's just covered. It's just a blanket, thick snow. So we clear off the car, and then we just slowly trek to Burger King in the car, and he goes to make a turn, and his car just goes whoo as we were turning into Burger King, and he was like, we almost just died.
Yep, been there, done that.
Or the times of driving, I turn the wheel and the car's not turning, it's just still going straight.
That whole drive home, because we got there at night, because we came from a show. That was the day you brought me all the way back home because my Yaris is out of commission. So we went from your house after a show, and then we drove.
Yeah, because I had to do it overnight for work. Yeah,
because you had to do an overnight, but it was snowing the whole time. So on the highway, it's just us in the pitch black, and
oh my
all
God,
you see in front of us is snow, and it's just whoop, whoop.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
Oh my God,
that. I think we're going 20 the whole time.
Called us an hour and a half later, and it was literally we went whoo. And then you were back on our own, and then your wife called us, and you answered her, and you're like, we almost just fucking died.
So this reminds me of a show. So it was a Raph show, one of Raph's shows that he ran. I can't remember the initials for it, but the show started and what?
Pine State.
No, it wasn't Pine State. It was the one before that. So the show, it was like APW or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, the show starts. It was only my like 6th or 7th match too. It wasn't very far into my career. And we're there, and the first thing I'm in is a battle royal. So we do the battle royal, we do all this stuff, right? And intermission hits. So we're all out back in intermission. We're all just sitting out back in the locker room shooting the shit. And we come back out from intermission, like 3/4 of the crowd's gone. We're like, okay, the show hasn't been that bad so far. Ben opens the door and goes, ah, shit. I'm like, what? He's like, look. I opened the door, and it snowed about 4 inches from the beginning of the show to the when we got to the building. It was a beautiful blue sky. It was cool. It was like probably in the 40s, but it was a gorgeous day. It started snowing at the beginning of the show and just dumped snow the entire time we're in there. So we go, we finish the show, we load the truck because it's the dojo ring. We load the truck. Ben's driving the U-Haul up, right? Ben's like doing 100. He doesn't care. I'm in my car and I'm doing like 20. I'm just like, I can't see hide or hair of anything on the highway. All I can see is 2 tire tracks. So I'm in the tire tracks going. That's also the show. I think that's the same one that Greenleaf went off the road in his car. So yeah, that was fun. That was almost as bad as the TIW story.
It always seems like Cat is the precipice for me, almost dying driving in snow.
Because I'm an unsafe worker.
Jesus
well,
Christ.
my first experience, I didn't even know you that well, but my first experience was when you were in that same hotel in Aurora, or wherever the fuck you were. And Auburn. I knew it started with an A. Wherever the fuck you were. And you were like, hey, you want to come do an interview on the podcast? And I was like, fuck it. I've got today off. Fuck it. I'll go. So I got in my Yaris and I drove, but it had snowed and the roads were shit. So I got there pretty okay. And we did, we did the interview, and then I went to leave. And as I was leaving, there's a big fucking hill. So I took the Yaris down and there's a light at the end of it. And I went and the light turned yellow and my Yaris didn't stop because of all the slush. So I'm going down the hill and the light's yellow and my Yaris doesn't stop. So I went, fuck it. And I just hit the gas and my Yaris just went like this through the intersection on my way home because I was like, I gotta get through somehow.
Pray for Mojo.
That's like probably the same hill that we were like almost at. It's like, okay, the hotel is right there. We're almost there.
That's the exact hill.
And the RAV was just
a year later. That's the exact hill. You started creeping down it. We had that same fucking problem where your RAV was just like, no.
Yeah,
actually, you don't got him.
Yeah, no, we're not stopping.
This reminds me of so I went to pick up. We were going to a skip show in Buxton, and it snowed the night before, but the roads hadn't quite been all plowed yet, right? It was still kind of snowing a little bit, so everything was still slick and slushy. You know the hill by Family Dollar in Brewer, the one that goes from Brewer to Bangor, right? Up that hill.
Yeah.
So I go and I'm in my car, and I'm like, as long as I don't have to stop, I'm fine. I hit the red light, and I have to dead stop. I'm like, crap. So I go to start picking up speed. I hit halfway up the hill, and I can't. I'm not moving. So I have to take the right down the freaking one-way, the opposite direction, go into Family Dollar, turn around, go back out, and go back down. And I had to go the long way up around the dojo and everything to get around for Eric to come pick us up in his van. I was
since we're talking about weather-related things, shout out to everybody that loaded the steel cage in a fucking thunder and lightning storm.
Oh my god, yes.
That's one of my core memories, being like, oh, I'm gonna steel
was that
cage.
the Eric and BRG match?
Sure, fuck it. Oh no. This is before the steel cage got repaired. This is when the steel cage was transferred ownership to Larry, and it happened at a Fairfield show. And we were like, oh, we could do the steel cage. Not that we all want to do it after getting the ring loaded up, but we went, fuck it.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. Until we opened the back doors to load the ring up, and it was pouring.
Yeah.
It was pissing rain.
The rain wasn't the issue.
No, we loaded the ring up. It was fine. Then the steel cage got brought around. I swear to fuck, as soon as the steel cage rounded the corner, as soon as the trailer rounded the corner, boom!
Yeah, first lightning.
Huge fucking crack of lightning. And we all looked and we were like, oh, great. And so then we had to transfer but I think it was like me, Jess. I think Hess was there. Blade
Yeah.
was there, and
Guy's
Dylan
gonna
was
ride
there.
the lightning tonight.
I was.
And we
Yeah.
were all, I think JP and Maverick were
Yeah.
both there too. And we
Yeah.
were all like, oh, and Lee, of course. But we were all like, great, because as soon as we were touching all the giant pieces of fucking metal,
Yeah.
the lightning and thunder decided it was gonna start.
I'm sitting there looking up. I'm like, did we anger the gods in some way?
Destroy this cage.
That
For-
between that and the Matt Muscle show that happened on my birthday. That
Oh,
wasn't
which one?
thunder. That wasn't thunder and lightning, but that was when it. Remember, it was like pouring. I mean, probably one of the heaviest rainstorms we had gotten in like 3 years happened on my birthday 2 years ago at that Matt Muscle show. It was so fucking bad.
Was that the one where we were almost paralyzed? What's the name from the Mutts?
Yeah, because we weren't aware that his neck was that bad, and I gave him my fucking fireman carry neck breaker.
Yeah.
And luckily, this happened to be one because he's such a tall dude. I did it, and I didn't compensate for his height, so I actually hit him on like this in between the shoulder blades with it instead of on my hand. Because when I hit it, I rest your neck in my hand. So I hit my hand on my leg and just roll you across. That's how I hit it. So it looks like I just drive your fucking neck in, but all you do is just hit my hand. But because he was so tall, I rested his neck in. But when I flipped him, he like over rotated, and I just hit him square in the shoulder blades. And then like 2 weeks later, we found out he retired because he went to the doctor and found out his neck was like one fucking bump away from being broke. And I was like, oh, good. So if I'd hit him on the neck, there was a chance I could have snapped his fucking vertebrae.
Ugh.
It's a good thing I didn't hit him on the neck.
And that's one where Randy was also in a neck brace, and I hit him with a freaking Jossie's move there, the grab, smash him with the
Snapmare driver.
Thank you. Yeah, that into the stairs.
Yeah, that was the one. That was the one that Drake. That was the one that Drake Lovecraft had the entrance for the fucking show and was 3.5 hours fucking late to the show.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were all supposed to show up at 4. He shows up at 7:30. We're
and
like,
the second half of the show got an entrance. So your match got an entrance. My match didn't.
Yeah, I didn't have a match on that show actually.
Yeah,
no, I
did.
did. That's right. I fought Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan.
it was the battle of the Dylans.
Dylan Scott. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
he was there.
It was
the
battle because Dylan Scott's from actually my area. He's from Texas, I believe, and he was up in the East Coast for some reason.
He's family. He has family up here.
Yeah, so he was at the show, but they didn't have a fucking match for him, and Dylan didn't have a match because we didn't have a tag match. So they were like, "Fuck it, Dylan and Dylan."
No, my idea. It was my idea.
Fuck it, Dylan, Dylan. Like we're working each other. Fuck it, but they're both like Dylan Scott's probably 2 feet taller than
he's not
Dylan
2 feet
is.
taller.
But,
he's about like 6 inches taller. I'll give him that.
But he's
taller
bald.
Yeah.
He's bald and cleanly shaven. It was literally like looking in a funhouse mirror. It was Dylan and then Dylan.
Yeah. And it was a fun match, and definitely get some notes out of it. He's a good worker, so I get some good notes out of that. So
I honestly haven't watched that match back in a while.
I haven't either, honestly. So
I think I remember kicking him in the face.
But
I used to do that when you'd have matches anyway.
I have to say, my favorite. I think that was the same show. Yeah, because it was a battle royal where you and I are in the ring, and Elle's partner. What is her name? Is it Spike or something like that? I can't think of her name. But she comes out of the curtain because she's next. You and I are out there. We're like, doing Seawolf stuff. She comes out. You and I look at each other and go, no.
We were in a corner. We were in a corner and we like tossed the guy we were working out. And then we just like sat in the corner and she hit the ring and we just both looked at each other and we were like everybody was feeding to her and we were like, no. And then Sammy came out and we were like, no.
Definitely no. Yeah, Sammy Chaos. I was
we were like, fuck no.
I choose life. Oh my god.
He's gonna try a power bomb.
Is this BCW?
I have no clue, but that was the worst power bomb ever, apparently.
God.
So yeah,
that
That just killed the fucking chat right there. So let's end it.
Yeah. Thanks, Kat. We're having a good time. Jackass. Yeah, we can end it. So
yeah, we'll fucking end it here. Let's do your plugs.
all right, hold on. I gotta do the thing here. Levi, do your plugs first. I gotta load stuff.
You can find me on
Julie, do the thing.
You can find me on all social media
I hate
platforms at Levi Spade 1. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. You can find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Cheers Gaming. You can find me here every Friday. You can also find me on Spotify, wherever, or Apple Podcasts, and listen to the Purr Sessions podcast. I have but one show coming up this month because the summer tour, Red Hot Summer Tour, is over, so we're back to one show a month. And it will be the Carnival. The Carnival. Featuring Soul Taker. So that's good. That'll be cool. But yeah, it's like a Halloween cosplay type thing. So I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but we're all doing like cosplay things, and I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm kind of debating doing Demon Balor.
That'd be cool.
Like doing the Demon Balor paint and then getting like the top hat, and I've got like a long jacket, so doing like the Demon Balor paint when they were in London for Takeover, and he did the Jack the Ripper stuff.
I have that figure actually.
So that's kind of but it's also like parodies. So I thought about Stone Old.
Nice.
I want to pitch finding a really nice sized rock and bringing it with me because it's a cosplay battle royal type thing. So I want to find a really nice rock and bring it with me, and then have the announcer just announce in the rock and have somebody toss the rock through the curtain, and then have one of the stagehands grab it and bring it to the ring and toss it over the top rope, and it just lands in the center of the ring, and we all look at it, we all run in and start beating on it. Everybody starts beating on this rock. I was like, you know what? I'll eliminate myself via rock. I'll start picking it up and struggling with it, and then just go out backwards with the rock in my hand. It's like, I'll eliminate myself via rock. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Somebody should do a shitty cover of the Rock's theme. Just them singing it like so terrible. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Yeah,
I thought about Cactus Jack, where I just show up dressed as a cactus with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
So Cactus Jack. I've had a few that have crossed my mind. Cactus Jack, Stone Old, or the Demon Balor paint are three of the ones I'm really debating about doing. But so yeah, this is on the 27th. It's at our normal venue at the Roxy. So if you're in the Colorado area, of course, come down to the Roxy and say hi. And if not, you can always watch it on Triller, TRILLER, where you can see all of the Primo stuff pretty much that get uploaded. So, yeah, I think I covered everything.
Go ahead, Nix.
So,
PrimoSteaks.com/Levi Spade.
So you can find me at all social media sites. You see my tag right there at DOTD Nix. That's me. You can find me pretty much Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. All the fun stuff. ProWrestlingTees.com/DOTD Nix. You can buy the Wild shirt there, and you can get a couple of my shirts there, which is really cool. Do have some shows coming up. November 2nd is MEW, right? I think so. So November 2nd for MEW. Then we have November 9th for, I think it's Crown of Maine.
Crown of Maine, yep.
Yeah, cool. Hey, by the way, November 9th for Crown of Maine, I take on Wyatt Holiday for the Aroostook County Championship. As a boy from Aroostook County, I'd love to win the belt and rep. So hopefully I can. Say what? Shut up. Because you don't get an opportunity. So I'd love to go ahead and win that belt and rep Aroostook County, because that's actually my hometown, or my home county. So that'd be awesome. November, there's another show right there somewhere. 16th. What is that?
That's MPW.
MPW. There we go. Neil would kill us. MPW November 16th. That is Mr. Kennedy coming up and hanging out with us. That'll be kind of cool.
Kennedy. I wonder if
and
I got to talk to. Speaking of that, I got to talk to Neil if that's gonna fucking happen.
the thing, yeah, that'd be
The
cool.
thing.
Yeah, the thing. All right. Worst comes to worst, we can set up something to record them. So yeah. And of course, is there any more things for October? October 19th. Now, October 19th was supposed to be Phoenix. I gotta tell them I can't go. Sorry, guys. I will end up being down at APW and Rad Pro, and because I want to go to those because that'd be awesome. And I forgot
about that.
We have one more show this month, don't we?
No, that was it. The 19th.
I thought we had another show this month.
I hope not, because I don't remember it.
October 26th is Limitless Wrestling Fresh Blood.
That's
Not
it.
your
Okay.
show,
I
but
was gonna say, I'm like,
Not our show, but
I don't.
we'll promote it.
I was like, I hope not.
no, I
don't remember
clicked
it.
on Facebook to find the thing because I couldn't remember the exact date of it. October 26th, Limitless Wrestling Fresh Blood.
Yes, do that thing too. All right, cool. I think that's all my stuff.
All right, cool. You can follow me.
I'm gonna derail us real quick. I just found this. I'm concerned. I don't know what the fuck is happening in this photo.
Who fucking died in the ring?
I don't know, but
Top Shelf doesn't look concerned. He looks like he's hugging Randy. Randy's like, "Why is Top Shelf hugging me?" And Levi's like, "Some shit just happened over there."
There's so much happening in this photo, and I don't fucking know what.
Oh, Hess fucked up that spot.
Oh my god! No, because Randy would have looked way more pissed off in that picture.
Oh wait, hang on. I'll view the post. Hard to handle. Let's see. This was okay. Go ahead and promote your shit. I'm gonna see what the hard to handle card was because I bet you I could tell you exactly when that photo was taken, depending on what happened at that show.
Hess really hates it when we bring that.
I know.
Bring that up. We love you, buddy. Oh shit! Well, while you're doing that, let me do my plugs. Instagram, TikTok, Big Cat Tyler Adams, Twitter and Facebook Tyler Adams. You can find my Pro Wrestling tees. I'm pretty sure it's just Tyler Adams. 100% sure. To look into that. Follow the podcast Purr Sessions on all platforms at Purr Sessions. TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram not so much. Like and follow the show. If you want to be an audio listener, I know like not everybody can watch the show. Spotify and Apple Podcasts we're on. Also like and share and comments and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help us grow. And all the shows that Nix just said I'm probably gonna be at. So
considering some of them were booked as a tag team, I fucking hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. And what makes me sad, if you notice, there's no tag team belts behind me anymore because literally we've lost every single fucking one of them within like a month.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, this was the one. This was the one that Dylan, I think you were there. You made your Limitless debut, technically, in the Army.
Oh, the Battle Royal.
The Battle
This is the
Royal?
one with the Battle Royal.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. All right.
This is the one with Ricky Morton.
Ricky Morton is like the greatest.
Yeah, okay. This is the one with Ricky Morton. So that picture was probably taken during the Battle Royal at some point.
Yeah, so actually Ben and
That's probably
like,
oh, Nix just fucking broke his neck.
No. Actually, how I get eliminated is like cousin Larry and Ben looked at me like, "We're eliminating you." I'm like, "Cool, how?" Ben Larry's like, "Thumb up the bomb." I'm like, "Of fucking course."
Sexual assault.
Whatever. At this point, it's like whatever.
Yeah. Can't be any worse than how I got fucking bumped out my first Rumble.
Yeah, it was probably during the Battle Royal. I haven't watched it in a while, but I guarantee Dad probably did something fucking stupid, and I was like,
"Oh yeah,
it's
like the battle. Dad. It's like the Battle Royal at the last show where you had little Joey Nails jump on his back and do basically a freaking drive-by
shittiest fucking punch."
Yeah, he hit me, and I was like, "Ow."
Well, I literally just said, "Well, we had that match." I literally told everybody like, "We're going out like immediately. We're not fucking staying in this shit. We're dying. We're sweating." Like fucking Greenleaf picked. No, it was Blade picked up like my headband, tried to do something with it just to be funny. He picked it up and it was just like all sweat, and he goes, "Ugh." He just chucked it.
Dude, it was so hot in that building too. Like it got so hot, the floor was sweating and people were slipping.
Yes.
Yeah, the mat, the ring apron, the ring mat itself was like soaking wet too.
Oh my god, I was
I'm
so
kind of
glad. I
glad
was so happy.
it started to cool off out here, and there's big ass fire again, so the smog's moved back in, so we're dealing with air quality issues. But like temperature wise, it started to cool off more. So I'm kind of looking forward to the show on the 27th because I'm hoping that it will be kind of nice in the building. But like the last show that I worked, the outside one that we watched on the last podcast, dude, that was so nice comparatively to all summer. That show, it was like 60 degrees. There was a slight breeze. The sun was out, but it wasn't like super hot. Like the grass was still mildew. That's why the ring was where it was, because it was cold enough that the grass hadn't dried out yet. I was like, this is so great. Comparatively to all the outside shows I've worked, this is my favorite.
Before we head out, I just want to shout out to Maine Wrestling Collections. You can see a bunch of our matches from the dojo and the shows. I'm really happy they put your fucking show on after like I spent 3 hours trying to figure out where to fucking find one little snippet for the promo that I made. But that's up there. That's a good match. That's a really good match. You and Ben.
Oh yeah.
Even though you guys were fucking dead.
Oh, we were so dead. Oh, both of us admit it too. That's the funniest part. Neither of us will be like, no, we were fine. No, both of us were like, no, we fucking hurt and we were dead. Oh, big shout out to Steven Lust, by the way. Steven was wrestling a match not too long ago and fucked his shoulder up pretty good. He'll be out for a little bit. You can go buy a Lust for Life shirt.
Buy his merch.
It'll help him out. Steven Lust is a good guy. Face or heel, he's a good dude and will help people out. So you get a chance to buy some of his merch and help Steve out. He's a good dude. Get his merch.
Right.
Gave me advice and stuff at that NCW show when I was still pretty early on.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Steven Lust is a good guy.
Well, other than that, guys, I think we're done here.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, go fuck yourself, Levi.
Fuck you, cat. Fuck you.
I'll see you guys later. Also, Samuel Matthews, you're dead. November 16th. I think that's
You're
the MPW
dead, whatever
show.
day that is. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that's gonna be a banger of a fucking match to watch when I friggin' pile drive him on the apron.
You're too fat. Between the two of you, you are not getting a pile driver off on the apron.
I could pick him up for a pile drive. What the fuck are you talking
on
about?
the apron. The two of you motherfuckers.
I'm just gonna do it now just to prove you fucking wrong. We'll see. Just like the fucking springboard shit. Everyone's like, you can't do a springboard. Fuck you, I can't. I can't jump
do a
off
springboard.
the top.
Hits the middle rope. The whole fucking ring collapses.
I can do the bottom rope. I can't do the middle, but it's still a springboard. Good night, fuckers.
This is gonna end poorly.
Yeah. So what happened? Why are you doing all singles now there, Nix? Well,
Cat killed himself, so you know. Yeah.
Well, Cat broke Samuel Matthews' neck and then fell off the fucking ring apron and broke his own.
All right. Good night, fuckers.
Per session signing off, but we ain't saying